You are live. Yay, I did it. I got Streamyard. Woo! Brooklyn OG, what's up, man? You made it. Oh, shit, I wasn't in the... Man, I hate when I'm typing shit. There we go. Now, I don't know jack shit about how to pull people up. It says mic, camera, guests, and more. And there's something on the right that says comments, banners, brand. Okay. What's up, PHX growers? What's up? What's up? Cheers, cheers. Smash that thumbs up. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I wonder what happens if I hit guess. It says invite guests. I don't want to invite guests. I just want to bring people in. Okay, here's the... Let me add it to the chat. Streamyard. Hold on. I know I'm giving you a bad camera angle because I'm trying to type. .com. One second, y'all. I apologize. 2PB. I'm trying to type in the dark without my reading glasses on. Man, let me put my damn reading glasses on. I can't see jack shit. There we go. Now I can see. 2PBX. CPV. CPV. EHI. EHI. All right, there's the link if y'all want to try and do a StreamYard login thing. All right. Whew, man, that was hard. I wonder if I can pin that. Oh, shit, what happened, man? There we go, pinned message. There we go. Yeah, I did it. Woohoo! Yeah, I got it figured out. Hell yeah. Man, I thought I'd never figure that shit out. So click on invite and copy it to the chat. That'll work though, won't it? Oh, you're backstage? Okay, hold on. Okay, guess. Add to stage.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, you caught me fucking up some chicken.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. Hey, I was trying to get that last bite out before I went live.
I'm about to go roll up a joint. A joint.
Well, I gotta wait till Friday, hopefully, because when you sent me that package, I think you mailed it out on a Monday, and then it said it was gonna arrive that Friday, so that was like 4 days coming from where you're at. So my homegirl is in Midwest, so I'm thinking it shouldn't take 4 days, maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
So we'll see.
Man, I can't believe I figured out how to do this. it's blowing my mind right now. Rolling up some sour cherry glue. Purple crack time sour cherry glue.
Yeah, no, it's a walk on the way.
Cheers, everybody in the chat.
3 days.
How's everybody doing tonight?
48 hours.
What are you doing, buddy? What you doing?
Again, shower today.
Yeah, I put about 2 grams of weed in the crock pot with that pot roast, but I think that was a waste. I don't think it did anything.
Some popcorn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I put some weed in the pot roast. I don't think it did anything.
How much you put in there?
Like 2 grams.
I
think it was a waste.
Oh damn.
Because it's like a soup. It's
Right.
It's not like a casserole where you're gonna eat all of it.
Yeah, you're gonna need a little more than that.
You got 2 phenotypes of what running pH grower. He says he's got 2 phenotypes running at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Oh, of the sour cherry glue. That's probably what he's talking about. I just showed the bag.
Okay.
Oh, my dog finally laid down. He was hyper today.
Right.
He was ready to play. We sleep a lot around here. So when he wakes up, he's like, all right, damn it, I've been sleeping all day. I'm ready to play. My muscles are screaming out for activity.
You made 5 pies today? 5 yam pies?
You call me? I heard yam. I heard pie.
Yes, that is him saying something. He said,
I'll take some pie.
"Call me. I heard you say pie."
I'm so greedy.
Dude, my favorite pie in the whole world is chocolate meringue. That stuff is the shit.
I heard pie.
I heard pie.
Yeah, I heard somebody say pie. My wife's mother, man, she makes like good apple pies, and she made me this Reese's Pieces cake. Oh man, it was so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
The easiest pie in the world to make. All you gotta go to the store and get you a graham cracker crust.
Cream cheese.
Get about 4 of those little small cups of yogurt in the little disposable cups where you peel the top off.
Yeah.
Get about 4, maybe 5 of those. And then get you a little the small tub of Cool Whip from the freezer section. You go home, you get you a big bowl, dump all the Cool Whip in there, dump all the yogurt in there, whatever flavor yogurt you like the best. Just
right.
I like strawberry banana.
Okay.
Dump the yogurt and the Cool Whip all into a big bowl and stir it up until it's blended. You want to do it quick because that Cool Whip's going to melt. So you want to stir it up kind of quick. And then just dump it all into the pie crust and stick it in the freezer for like 2 hours. And exactly 2 hours later, take it out and eat it. And it's fucking easy as shit to make. Everybody's going to be like complimenting you on how awesome this pie is. They're like, wow, how'd you learn how to make this? It's so good. How'd you make it?
Right.
And all it is Cool Whip and yogurt. And you just stirred it up and threw it in a pie shell. And that's it.
Nice.
Easiest dessert in the whole world to make. And once you start eating it, you can't stop.
One of those.
It's one of those kind of desserts.
Yeah, I just said that, one of those.
You're like, oh, I can't stop eating it. It's so good. You just want another bite, another bite. Until eventually your stomach starts to hurt because you ate too much.
Right.
You're like, oh, I can't eat anymore.
All right, I'm going into my shed. My honeycomb hideout.
Okay.
Okay. Close this up. Turn on the lights. Bam.
So I've got that Jupiter OG that I'm getting ready to cut down.
Mm-hmm.
It looks better than the first Jupiter OG plant that I took the clone off.
Somebody backstage?
No, it just says you.
Yo, you went out, bro. Oh no, that was me. Hold on.
It says PHX, I think so, from backstage.
Yeah, I heard something.
No. There'd be like a little 1 on there. Nope, that's it. It's just you.
Oh, okay. I think that was my Siri that popped up. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. I don't know why it ain't coming up now. Man, I'm eating like I got the munchies, like I just finished smoking.
What I was saying is that the Jupiter OG, it's better this time. I'm gonna send you one of those buds. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay, gotcha.
It took me too long to spit it out. Don't you hate when you try to explain something and all of a sudden it takes like 1,000 words to spit it out, and you're like, why is this taking so long to say this? I just want to say these like 2 or 3 words. All of a sudden, it takes forever.
True.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know what? Let me go get my choke pen. But before I do that, let me
Dragon Master, what's
plug in my damn
up?
laptop.
Cheers. We're rolling a joint. Get your joint, get your blunt. Get your
hold on, because my
pen.
laptop is about to die.
If you got it, light it up. Or get ready to light up because I'm still rolling.
Okay. Oh shit! I can go to the store. I can go to the store, come back. You ain't gonna even be finished.
Yeah, give me about 5 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody find something to do for about 5 minutes and then come back. Maybe I'll have it halfway done by then.
Right. Go for my phones. Okay. Dragon Master, what's good, bro? Cheers. How are you? Just give me 1 second.
So yeah, it did fix it when I changed that thing on my phone. When I logged in with a different account, it totally fixed it.
Gotcha. Cool.
I figured that's what it had to be.
Yeah, I was waiting over 30 minutes or so on the, when you first was trying to go live. I said he's over there fucking around with Streamlabs.
I was actually eating dinner. That's what.
And I thought about that too. I said he's probably finished eating dinner. Oh, messing with that Streamlabs over there.
I was feeding the dogs. They were hungry.
All right, I'll be right back. Let me go get my trip pen. Be right back.
All right, cool. Cheers. Everybody in the chat. We got 5 people in the chat. Hell yeah. Rolling one up. Gonna put some of that last little bit of wax in there from Diesel Junkie. Get it all waxed up. Wax on, wax off. I prefer wax on than wax off. How about y'all? No, Daniel-san. You wax on, wax off. I love Miyagi. Miyagi was a pimp, dude. He was awesome. Mr. Miyagi. Won't you show me how to do the kung fu? Yeah, it must be getting hot. I'm starting to sing.
Right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Cool. Damn, it's getting cold. This damn
Throw
weather
some
is
this way.
changing.
Yeah, I
So
can
when I got
always
here,
watch
using
like
100.
it's funny. I can watch a video of somebody that lives out in California, and whatever the weather is in their video, like 3 days later, we end up with that same weather.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if it's like hot as shit all of a sudden and it's cold over here, I'm like, okay, it's about to get hot. About time to go do something that involves hot weather. Oh, my dog's in the bathroom drinking my water again. It sounds like a horse drinking water.
Man, my wife dog don't even like me. He don't like nobody, so it ain't me. I'm like the animal whisperer. Like all animals like me, from my dogs, cats, whatever. Other people, animals. This little monster, oh man.
I've kind of picked up on whenever I get around a dog like that, that's just like, grr, and no matter what you do, they don't like you. I found the only thing that really works is for you to like put on this playful voice, like a little kid type of playful voice. And that's the only thing that seems to really work as far as like breaking down that barrier and letting them be your friend for a minute. Or like if there's another dog and you start playing with that other dog, then the one that's grurring at you, he'll be like, oh, he's being cool with that dog. Maybe I need to go over there and get some loving too. And then he'll like let his guard down. He'll be nice to you.
Not this dog.
Because that's how my mom's dog is.
With the other dog. He's jealous. Like when I kiss my wife or I'll be holding her or something. He cock blocks. He's like, now pick me up. Like he wants to stop us from interacting.
Oh shit.
She's like, oh, he's just a puppy, 2 years old. I was like, no, I'm not buying that. 2 years old, he's already smart. He already knows.
They know what they're doing by the time they're 2.
Yeah, he's just still a puppy, but she compares him to the older dog, which is 6 years old. I'm like, no.
Yeah, my dog's 2 years old.
Yeah. She's like, oh, he gotta get used to you. But other dog had no problem. Your sister dog had no problem. This little maniac just don't want nobody near her.
Oh.
So she's like, well, you got to get used to it, baby. He's here to stay. I'm like, yeah, we both here to stay. So either we get along or we don't.
So go get some dog treats and maybe a couple times a week. Just
that don't
give them
mean
a little
nothing,
time.
bro. I tried that. Remember, I'm the animal whisperer. So I told her, I said, the best way to train a dog is when they're hungry.
Yeah.
And then by me feeding him, he'll know and all that other stuff. So when she's not here, I walk in the house, he don't bark. He see me, he don't bark. I say something to him, he don't bark. He won't even interact with me. If I talk to him, he'll get up and look at me and he'll just walk away. As soon as she come home, it's fuck you, motherfucker. He just going in. I'm like, oh, I see what you do.
So he's imprinted on her, kind of like a baby bird imprints on the mother.
Yep.
That's what he's done. So he's locked in on her, and that's his little oasis.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
Because she baby him.
That's his happy.
She baby him anyway, so yeah. Because like I told her, I said, your voice gotta be louder than his bark. So when you telling him to stop, it's stop. And then she's rubbing him like this, you know what I'm saying? And that's not showing him no type of discipline. And then afterwards, once he starts calm down, she'll say, good boy. But in his mind, him yelling at me, he's part of the good. Something good. I'm like, no,
you're confusing the good and
no,
bad.
I'm not gonna hit my animals. Okay, I get it, but at the same time, discipline is discipline. Sometimes you got to spank a little ass to get, to get shit straight.
Well, think about how the parent dog deals with the little kid dog. They'll just go rah and just like show teeth and just snap at them, but they don't hurt the dog.
Right.
But they make a loud, sharp noise, and that's what dogs hear is a loud, sharp noise.
Yeah, they hear that growl and all that, but
The teeth and that loud noise all of a sudden that makes them snap out of whatever funk they're in.
Right.
It makes them go, oh shit, I need to pay attention.
Because
So
when you
that's
get on
how
my
you
nerves,
gotta.
I'd be like, oh, come, cut it out. You know, I'll yell. He'll stop.
That's how little kids are too, because little kids will just keep doing shit until you're like, stop it. And they're like, oh shit, and then they stop.
You gotta pluck them off.
You ever notice that?
Yeah, you gotta pluck.
They won't stop until you yell at them.
Or hit
I
them.
was the same way. When I was a little kid, you had to yell at me before I'd finally stop. I remember that shit. I was a little jerk too.
The shit what made us stop was when my mother said, don't make me come in there. We knew she was gonna come in there.
Don't make me get the belt. That was your favorite
get
line.
up and stop what she's doing to come in there and talk to us. She's gonna talk to us while she got that belt. I'm glad those days are over. I remember I was like, I had to be maybe like 17.
Yeah.
No, maybe 18, because I think I already had my daughter. And my mother tried to chastise me and I wasn't having it. You know, I got a baby now.
But it straightened me out getting a belt whooping. I think I deserved it.
Nobody. I'm 17, 18 years old. You ain't beating nobody no more.
Oh, no. After 10 years old, they're too old for a belt. Anything under 10.
Yeah, that's when you can hit them with the fist and the elbow. Punch them in the throat.
Oh, shit. Throat check.
Yeah. Maybe chop us in the neck. Like,
what the hell kind of parenting are you doing?
Put your ass down.
With some MMA parenting.
Like, now sit your ass down. Think about
like
what
some
you
WWF parenting.
I remember it was one summer, boy. We stayed in trouble like every day because, you know, I had two other brothers. We in a room together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of fighting going on. You know what I mean? Playing.
A lot of idle time.
My mother coming in, she got to hem us all up. We was fighting every day, and we was getting in trouble every day. And I was like, I can't take this shit no more.
Oh, damn.
So I ran away, right? My mother had left. Yeah, I ran away. I was only going for a few hours. I was in like a basketball court, looking around, making sure my mom wasn't going to sneak up on me and shit. So I got hungry. So that's how I get hungry and shit. I'm like, shit. Now it's starting to get dark, because when I left, it was like that morning. So now it's starting to get dark. I've been going for some hours now. So I'm like, let me go home and get my ass whooped, because I'm hungry. I want to eat.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to eat. She's going to beat me, and then that's going to be it. So when I got home, her ass didn't even get back. She didn't even get back to the house. So I told my brother, I was like, with mommy. He was like, she didn't get back yet. I said, she don't know I was going. He was like, no.
Oh, damn.
But, you know, I had a brother that always snitched. The youngest brother always snitched. Always got us in trouble. So my mother finally found out that I had ran away, so-called ran away. I was starving.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
I didn't know how I was going to survive. And I be thinking about people that run away, like, what do y'all do? How y'all survive? And all this other shit. Because I was only gone for maybe like 5 hours, and I was starving.
I met two girls at the grocery store in the parking lot. I was coming out of the grocery store, and I had a few friends with me, and we were all getting ready to go party at my house and drinking stuff. And my friends were waiting out in the parking lot while I went inside to go get some beer or something. And I come back out, and there's like two girls, and one of them sitting in my car, one standing next to my car, and I'm like, what's going on? And they said, oh, these girls walked up and said they needed some help because some other guys were like hitting on them, trying to pick them up, and they didn't want to go with those guys, and they didn't know how to get rid of them. So my friends like told them to F off or whatever. So these two girls, basically, I found out later, they ran away from home, but only for like 2 days. And there was like missing posters at the gas station for one of them. And here I am riding around with them. Finally, they went home. But yeah. Oh, and they had two boyfriends. I forgot. And it turns out that like a week before I met these two girls, I met one of the boyfriends when I was working at Arby's. He came up to order some food, and I remember because he has like a long beard and long scraggly hair, like a heavy metal dude that rides a motorcycle kind of person.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Hell's Angel.
And then I these two girls, they're like on the second day, they're like, "Oh, you can just take us to where my boyfriend's house is." So I was like, "Okay," and I dropped them off, and I'm like, as soon as I got to the house and I saw that dude, I'm like, "You're the dude that I saw at Arby's," because I remember talking to him because he had on like a heavy metal T-shirt, and we had a little short conversation about it. That's how I remembered him. And I was sitting there thinking, dude, I'm sitting there hanging out with your girlfriend that I picked up at a grocery store parking lot.
The runaway.
Crazy ass story. Yeah, she was a runaway. And she ended up going back home.
I remember one crazy. I went into where was I living at? Oh, I must have been living in Virginia at the time. But anyway, they had these. It's like a gas station. It was called Sheets. I don't know if you heard of it. Sheets.
Nuh-uh.
All right. It's like a gas station, and they serve food and stuff. But anyway, during I used to work at nights doing sanitation. So I would go into Sheets, get my coffee, whatever. And I would stop at this one on my route. So I got familiar with the girl behind the counter and stuff. I remember I went in there one day and we were sitting there talking. She was like, "Oh, my girlfriend will love you." I was like, "Your girlfriend?" She was like, "Yeah, my girlfriend will love you." She was like, let's all get something going on. I was so scared. I backed out. God.
Coming on a little too strong.
Yeah, she was coming on like she was the dude, but she was still feminine. She was like no dyke or nothing. What I call them lipstick ladies, you know what I'm saying? Because they wear makeup and stuff like that. They were just two lesbians that still like men. And I remember they was approaching me. She was approaching me with that and all this other stuff. And I remember the next time I came in there, she was like, what happened? Thought you was gonna call and other stuff. And I was like, oh, give her some fucking excuse. After that, I would not go back into that store. Thinking about it now, I was like, damn, man, you stupid, bro. You could have fulfilled that dream a long time ago. You know what I mean? But I was scared.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Had another funny
like they gonna fuck me.
Had another funny situation. I was working at a Subway at the time, and they just hired this little short, cute ass girl with dark hair, like 1% body fat, super cute face. Like she could have been a cheerleader. She was that cute. And just for the shit of it, I just thought to myself, what would happen if I just asked her out? And I was like, just ask her out. I was like, okay, I'll ask her out. So I was like, hey, you want to go to see a movie sometime? She's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, holy shit. She said, yeah. So I was so excited because I just had a date now with this hot ass girl. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to score with her. And it's like a Friday and I get off work and I go to this Quick Trip gas station. And I started talking to the guy that I was giving the money to behind the register. And I was like, yeah, I just got this date with this girl. And I work at Subway. And he's like, and the guy goes, oh, you mean so-and-so's girlfriend? And I'm like, what do you mean so-and-so's girlfriend? And then he turns to his left and he goes, hey, so-and-so, this guy says he's got a date with your girlfriend. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, damn, I just screwed myself. I should have kept my mouth shut.
He screwed you.
All I had to do was keep my mouth shut and I probably could have scored.
Right.
But I had to go brag.
Like we
That's
all
what
do.
happens when you brag.
Yeah, we all do.
Oh, I'm still kicking myself. Oh, she was probably like the second hottest girl that I ever could have hooked up with. I mean, she was cute. Like I was scared to talk to her. She was so cute.
I had this couple move in 2 doors down from me one day. So I was outside with my homeboy. We just finished playing basketball. So they were moving their furniture and stuff. So, I'm just being neighborly. So we helped them move in and everything. So we all became cool. I can say we all became cool. Me and her became cool. And I remember the very next day, I was looking out my window, right? And I saw her. She was real fine, real cute. And I seen her going into her car. So I ran downstairs, went outside, act like I was smoking a cigarette and stuff. So by the time I got out there, she had already made the U-turn and she was just coming by. She happened to already look my way. She saw me, and then she gave me this big smile and this wave like this. And she was going, then I could see her like trying to turn around. So I was like, oh, cool. So I said, I'm gonna keep an eye out for her when she come back. So sure enough, I seen her car. She's slowly driving. She made the U-turn. Then she parked on like my side, like away from her window. So I ran outside, and I remember I had this 10-week-old kitten. So I got the little kitten in my hand and shit. I'm outside.
Oh,
so she
that's
come
a guaranteed win there.
So my wife at the time is no, I don't think was we married. Yeah, we was married. I think we was married. Yeah, we was married. Anyway, so we talking. I'm like, my wife's gonna come up and see me talking to this fine ass girl. She gonna
get jealous.
Shit. We wound up hooking up though. We wound up hooking up to the point where I had a homegirl that I worked with, right? Homegirl PK. She's another red bone fine chick. So PK was bisexual and all that other stuff. So anytime, but PK sold weed. So I used to go to get my bud from her and all this other stuff. So went over there one day. The girl next door, we started dating. So she had picked up my daughter from Hampton and brought her back to Richmond. So we trying to find a hotel that night. So I said, well, we can't find a hotel because they got the racetrack going on. So all the hotels was booked. So then I said, well, let's go to PK house, get some bud, and we'll figure it out. So I go to her house and she's getting dressed. She's about to go out on a date. So she was like, well, just stay here. I'm only going out for a little bit. And and I'm like, oh, so she said, she's going out. She said, but I'll be right back. I'm only going to go out for a little bit. So I said, okay. So we went to out. So me, her girlfriend, and my daughter, we go to IHOP, get something to eat. We come back to PK house. She ain't back yet. And so we just chilling. So my daughter's in the living room getting ready for bed. We in PK's room in the bed, just doing our little thing. So she lived on the second floor, right? So you heard when the car pulled up, you heard her when they came out the car and she's talking. Oh shit, that's PK. So mind you, we in the bed just doing our little thing. So I was like, that's PK coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, we better stop. She's not stopping.
Oh shit.
Like, we hear the high heels walking until we didn't hear it no more. Then I hear the door open, the locks unopen and stuff. And then I heard her say, oh, you still up? So I said, damn, my daughter's still up. So she's talking to my daughter in the living room. Mind you, the girl is still down there doing her thing. And I'm just laid back like, you want her to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew PK liked her. And I knew that the girl I was dating was bi-curious. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So as soon as PK come in the room and she see what she was doing, she said, oh, and she goes back out. So I said, okay, she didn't be like, what the fuck y'all doing in my bed? And she didn't do none of that. So she comes back. She goes, I'm not looking. She goes to the dresser. I just came to get something and I'm leaving. The girl is sitting down there. And I'm like, wow. So then I look over.
Yeah, wow.
So PK looks like, she turns around, she looks like, so I go, like, get behind her, like, so the girl, she knows PK right there. So she goes behind her and started eating her from behind and all this other stuff. So she stopped. She go, like, oh, I didn't expect that. I'm like, anyway, fuck all that. We about to have some fun. So, man. So that's now, mind you, I had told you about the incident at the gas station. It's like a quick trip. It's like that with the one that I backed out, but that was like maybe a year prior. Yo, boy was not backing out of this one. Boy, at the time of my motherfucking life. So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So after that, me and PK, of course, we worked together. We just did this little threesome and shit. We having all this fun. So I'm going to her house, hanging out. And every time I go over there, like, she'll call me, like, yo, you need some bud? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. She was like, well, maybe you need to come over here and get some bud. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh. So I'll shoot over to her. We'll always have like some girls there, you know, and of course they down with the program and shit like that. And bro, when I tell you it was like having sex with one person got boring. You know what I mean? It got to the point. So PK was always throwing me, you know, well, getting me involved in her shenanigans and shit. Man, that was a fun time. Fun time.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, one time I was living in an apartment and I was dating this redhead girl, and we've been dating for like 5 or 6 months. And she was like trying to marry me and shit, and I was just trying to, you know, have sex.
Right.
And one day I had this friend, one of her friends just happened to live one floor up in the same building. You know, there's like 4 apartments in every building.
Mm-hmm.
So I went upstairs because it was like a Friday night and I was bored and there was nobody at my apartment, and I don't know where she was at the time. But I just went upstairs and knocked on this girl's door, and she's like, "Come on in." Opened up the door, and there's a fucking threesome going on the couch, and they've probably been doing coke or something, because I know she does coke,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit makes you horny.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, I'll come back later." And she's like, "No, come on in. No, come on, join us." I was like, I got a girlfriend." And she's like, "No, join us." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
Twist my arm.
Right. You talked me into it.
We had some fun.
Yeah, but I never did it again after that.
I never thought in my life I'd ever just walk in on a threesome. It sounds like some shit that only happens in like a porno.
Yep. Man, I remember laying there.
I'm just stopping by. What's going on? Oh, we're having sex.
I remember laying there like I'm the luckiest man in the world. Who else is doing this like this? You know what I'm saying? With 2 pretty ass women. You know what I mean? They were pretty. And I remember PK was like, "Yo, we all should get a house together." I was like, "Yeah, right." I've been wanting to leave my wife any fucking way.
Hey, I'm done rolling the joint. I just now lit it up.
Bro, you just finished in that shit?
It took me like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, right. But you started maybe 15 minutes after you got it on live.
I've been streaming for 37 minutes.
Yeah, I see.
That's about how long it took me to roll. But I mean, it's a perfect joint.
Hell yeah, it's a fatty. Short fatty.
It's burning good. There's no holes in it. There's no dips.
Shit. Man, I hope I get that package Saturday, man, because I don't want to wait till Monday. I don't want to wait till Monday. I'm thinking she's going to do it after work. So that's going to be like 3-4 o'clock that afternoon. So it will go out that same day. Because I know they got morning, afternoon, evening shipping.
It'll be the afternoon driver who's probably been smoking a little bit. He got the afternoon shift.
So it's going to go out. It's going to go out on a truck for probably like 6 p.m. to start that night shift. Shipping and stuff. But like I said, she's in Oklahoma, so it shouldn't take 4 days to get to California. Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. Wow.
So I had like $60, but I spent like 50 of it on groceries today. Otherwise, I could have sent that package out to you today.
Oh, don't worry about it, bro. I appreciate it, man.
I just got to get some sales under my belt.
Yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Like I said, me coming here, and I'm just getting settled. I knew it was going to take some time for me to get acclimated to this place, but things is changing around already.
I wonder if I had like a hype man to like spread the word about my bud to like get more customers and shit. Because I've been trying to get more people to call me, and right now I got like 3 people calling me. and that's not gonna pay the bills.
Right. So
That's
them
just gonna
people,
put.
you have to
That's
work
just gonna
out
pay for
something.
gas and food.
You got to work out something with them, like what I found usually works. You know what I'm saying? You get the best one, and you just gotta throw a little extra in there. You know what I'm saying? Fatten the bag.
That's what I've been doing. I've been
Yeah.
throwing little freebies here and there.
Yeah,
Just telling, hey, tell your friends, and he's like, okay.
yeah, like put an extra gram in there or some shit, and
Like one of them said he had like 3 or 4 friends that were tired of vaping and they wanted to start buying flour again. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna tell all my friends, and none of them called me yet.
Yeah, you got to stay on him.
And he just sent me a text like yesterday saying, did any of my friends ever call? And I said, no.
Right. So, yo, I'm gonna hook you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you hit them back. Like, bro, I got you. Have your
and
people.
I hooked him up with a little free, like little 1 gram bag.
I used to have like what I call extra weed. That would be like the hookup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be shit that I won't smoke, but it's still, you can still get rid of it. And I'll throw that
stuff
extra. Yeah, I throw that. Yeah, throw a little extra in there.
Or something that's not quite good enough to sell, but it's like actually good.
You're right.
It just doesn't have good bag appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got some stuff that'll smoke just as good as the good shit. It just, when you first look at it, you're like, what the hell is this?
Right.
But you put that in a fucking paper and roll it up, it'll get you high as shit.
That's what
it just
matters.
Doesn't look good. Yeah. So it's like I'm starting to realize the people that know their shit, they're not the ones that are out buying little bags. They're growing their own shit. The people that know how to have an intelligent conversation with you, they're growing their own shit. It's the people that are just starting out, don't know shit about shit. Those are the people that are calling you. And that's why my life is so difficult right now. If everybody I talked to had the same level of knowledge that I had, conversations would go so much smoother. We would understand each other. We'd be on the same page.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, yeah, sure, it's worth $50. Here you go. Instead of going, $50?
Like inflation, homie. You know what I'm saying? You paying for the quality.
And it's like everything is going up, like you said, inflation, but for some reason the price of weed is going down. That sounds like robbery.
And and everybody can get their hands on some good butt now. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Yeah. You just got to stay in the game, because there's still money to be made. You're gonna have to just do. It's gonna feel like you're gonna have to do extra, which you probably will. Just for at some point you will.
There's always someone willing to lower their price. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, if everybody had a line that they drew in the sand and said no lower than this, then the price would stop dropping.
But when people tell me, "Oh, I can get it for this," I'm like, "Okay, bro, then go," because I'm not gonna lower my prices to bring you on. That means I got to keep it at that price because you can get it for that. Well, just go get it for that. Then. You know what I mean? It's plenty of other motherfuckers like you out there that will pay. You know what I mean?
And I've figured out from noticing, the better the price, the sketchier the area. You know what I mean? You got to go into some sketchy ass neighborhoods if you want to get like $80 ounces, $90 ounces.
See, I can't do that no more, man. I'm already over 50, so I can't go out there and chase those bags like I used to. You know what I mean? So my thing is, go into business or work for some type of, I like the facility type thing. I'm hooked to that. I want to do that. I've never
even seen that.
I want to work inside a facility where, they doing like a good 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like
that sounds awesome.
There's a place out here called 7 Leaves. Nice facility type, It's real huge. I mean, they're a huge brand anyway, but their facility is like off the chain. And I'm like, that's where I need to be. I mean, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm learning from the California growers, you know, that's going to help. When my ass got to go back to New York and start that facility over there. So it's going to be like I'm learning how to grow Cali bud, but in New York. But the thing is, New York prices, that's one thing I like about New York. Well, because they're old. New York is just high price with everything, you know, smoke, liquor, clothes, you know, entertainment. They're all about that. So the prices be like double. You know what I'm saying? For like eighths, they want $80 an eighth. I'm like, I'm not paying $80 an eighth. And on some real shit, I wouldn't charge nobody $80 an eighth. That's beating them in the head. That's not inflation.
That's a slap in the face.
That's beating them in the head now. I'm not going. I don't operate. So, we're going to keep it funky. The weed is better. They're going to be a little increased. Like normally, you know, when it was $20. Now we're not doing that. So we was doing. What's wrong with the eighths for $30? Then you know, 35.
Yeah.
I'm not paying no more than that for no fucking eighth that I can smoke up before the day is gone. I'm not doing it.
So I lowered mine to 45.
Yeah, see. You gotta find that sweet spot, you know, especially with your customers. And here's another thing: when you find those customers, you're not gonna keep prices the same for everybody, because you're gonna know the ones that will pay that $50. You know your $30 customers. You even know your fucking 20. You know what I'm saying? So
you got your broke customers that they barely scraped up $30.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, give me your mids.
So break this shit up in those type of increments, you know what I'm saying, where you got your $30 bud, you got your $40 bud, and you got your $50 bud. And those are the three that you run. This is what it is. So,
or sometimes if they're just a new customer, I'll just give them a discounted price for like a month or two.
Right.
Just because I just want to get them locked in.
Right.
Once they get locked in with like 4 or 5 purchases, it's easy to play with the price.
But they're gonna fuck with you anyway. They're gonna like your bud. They'll be like, damn, you know what I mean? But bro, you've been getting it on a low for a minute now. You know what I mean? And you gotta come to them like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I've been
like
looking
prices are going up
for a little minute. This shit is costing. You know what I'm saying? It's costing me to show love to you like this. You know what I mean? Pay the extra $10. Go have a smoke and chill.
What's up, Carl? Welcome to chat. Your money's in the bulk. Yeah. I got one guy. He's like, call me when you got a pound. I'm like, damn, that might be forever from now.
Right. And this way you know your time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? And you rather push that, you know, you rather get all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be penny pinching for a minute, especially with these little niggas. Well, when I say little niggas, the little custies. You know what I'm saying?
Any y'all want to come on the stage? Just there's the Streamyard link at the top.
What's up, Carl?
50 bows at a time. Dude, you're talking like fantasy world for me.
Nah, you get there. Trust me, you get, bro. I'm telling you, I didn't have no customers when I was growing. None. It was just me and my wife at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to go through her friends that I knew that smoked. And that's how it started. And then them being female, they were bringing dudes to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's good, bro? Good to see you, man.
I guess I just got to lower my prices because I've just been noticing a trend where I'm like scaring people off like deer in the headlights.
All right. Figure out what you're doing and try to tweak that.
I just got to lower my prices, I think.
Try to tweak that.
Because I actually had some people get like super pissed. Some little high school kids, like they robbed me because they were so pissed. They fucking scammed me out of 2 ounces of weed using a fucking Cash App scam where you put your phone in airplane mode and you can't send out a signal when it's in airplane mode. Right. So when you hit the send button, you just get that circle like it's thinking, and it'll just keep thinking and thinking and thinking until you take it out of airplane mode.
Gotcha.
And that's how they get you. It's just like, see, it won't go through. It's like doing that circle thing. I hit the button. He's like, once you hit the button, you can't unhit the button.
So I believed him. And I fell for it. And as soon as he grabbed the bag, he like ran off. He like snatched it and he ran off real quick. And I'm like, why do I feel like I just got robbed?
Right.
Like, who snatches a bag of weed like that real fast?
Before you change
Somebody
your mind.
somebody that's robbing you, that's who grabs a bag of weed out of your hand that fast. It's like, if I just got paid, why are you acting like you're robbing me?
Bro, I remember I went to the spot, right? And I walked in on a robbery. They was sticking them up at the time. So anybody knocked on the door, they was pulling them in. So when I'm in there, thank God I know the dudes that's doing the robbing. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of shit. And I remember they had a piece of plastic, like a big piece of plastic on the floor. So when I was about to, okay, I see what's going on. I'm out of here. He was like, bro, walk on the plastic. I said, nah, I seen that movie, homie. You're not shooting me and wrapping me up with this shit. I said, nah, I seen that. I said, nah, homie, I seen that movie. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And I started walking. I was waiting for somebody to like stop me and all this other shit. I remember the girl came out in a robe. She had a robe like this on.
Oh,
you could tell that she had the shotgun under that shit. You know the way she was.
Oh, damn.
I said, no, she didn't even got no little handgun. She got the shotty. You know what I mean? So my man was like, because he wasn't letting nobody leave. That was the thing. He wasn't letting nobody leave until they finished doing what they were doing, all that other shit. And I got the fuck up on out of there.
Hell yeah.
On out of there. And when I came out the little apartment building, I was hesitating to getting in my car or just walking off. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I can't leave my car out here. And I was like, I was feeling like these niggas were gonna shoot me at any moment. But I was already outside. I got up in my car, never went back there. Never went back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't cool with that dude like that anyway. That was like 3 times that I was doing business with him. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like we were cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he let me out of there though. He sure did.
I've just learned that anytime I meet somebody for the first time and they start talking about QPs and half pounds and pounds, that's a red flag. Because like, I just met you. Let me just sell you an eighth.
Right, but who's gonna buy bulk? I mean, people want to buy bulk at the same time. You want to test the product from somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, yo, give me like an eighth. Well, more than an eighth. Give me like a quarter or some shit.
But that's a normal response. Is like less than an ounce, a quarter or a half. But don't ask me for 2 ounces and I just met you. That sends off all kinds of red sirens in my head. That's what I'm like. Nope, never mind. I'll just tell that person sorry.
Robbery and what I was gonna say, yeah. They could probably just want to stick you up to see, because that's the test. It's test to see if somebody is holding that weight.
Like a shit test or whatever.
Like, yo, bro, and there's always a pound. Everybody, even niggas that want to grow. Yo, bro, I want to learn how to grow. You know what I'm saying? I just want to grow a pound. And I tell everybody, if you want to grow, trust me, a pound you need to do more than a pound. Because what you trying to make off that pound, it's going to cost you double just to grow that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they don't understand. I just want to grow a pound because they only see the small space that they have. This is what I get, the small space that they have. And they really don't want to do that much work. They just want to get that pound because they know what that pound is worth. But they're not thinking how much it costs just to grow that pound. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
And a lot of people don't realize how much it takes like dedication and self-discipline.
Yeah, they don't know that.
To keep doing that day after day after day, week after week. You can't just do it for like 2 weeks and go, oh, I don't feel like it today. Yeah, that's the day all your shit dies.
Yeah, this is people that's not built like that. Like they just want that money. Oh, I can grow. They know I grow. Yo, bro, grow me. I just need a pound. No.
Anybody can grow for like 7 days, but after that, you get tired of it.
Yeah, I'm doing 5 pounds or more, bro. I'm doing 5 or more. I got the space to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to cost you a couple of racks just to get that going.
Yeah.
You'll make that back, but see, and then they don't understand is the process. The process they can't get with. You know what I'm saying? That's what's frustrating to them. Because the process, it takes time, and this is what it takes, bro. Like, this is what it is.
I love the money, but you love the weed more.
Yeah. He said, I love the weed more.
Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah, you know what? Because I love growing so much. I'll grow that shit for free. But at the same time, of course, you need to make some fucking cash. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live. But I love that shit so much, man. Like, I just want to grow it. Like I can grow it to make money. I can grow it to smoke for myself. You know what I'm saying? And then I got the love just to grow that shit. Yeah, the hard work will pay off.
I look at growing weed is like,
I get it.
It's kind of like you got car dealerships, right?
Yeah.
I'm think about like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, all these car companies that didn't exist 25 years ago. You had Honda, Toyota, Ford, Chevy, all these car brands. And what if somebody walked up to you 25, 30 years ago and said, hey, I'm going to make a new kind of car? They'd be like, dude, there's so many cars on the market. What makes you think you're going to come up with a new car? But since then, we've come up with like Kia, Hyundai, Tesla. All these new brands are coming out, and they're succeeding. And so that's how I look at weed. Like, people are like, oh man, what makes you think you can grow some weed? It's like, dude, it's like, don't put yourself down like that. Don't doubt yourself.
I used to get that. Like my ex-wife, I spoke to her maybe 2 days ago, right? True story, 2 days ago. And she said, I'm glad that you're doing what you're doing and be able to do it. You know, she said, but when you was growing, we was in Atlanta, you know, of course, it was not legal, still not. So she said, you know, the backlash would have been, you know, we both would have been fucked. You know what I'm saying? We lived in a rich fucking neighborhood. We lived in Alpharetta, Georgia. You know that. We lived in Alpharetta, badass duplex condo. You know what I'm saying? The backyard was the fucking golf course that the people played on. Of course, I never could get on that golf course, but it was nice watching them ride up and down. And we was at the 13th. We was at the 13th, I guess, hole, you call it. Man, I used to sit on that balcony, sip my coffee, whatever the fuck I'm doing. And I used to listen to these gentlemen talk. I remember he was saying, let's say John, he was like, oh, John, it's just money. It's just money. You know, John had to hit his ball in the fucking creek or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because where the 13th hole was, after that was like a curve. You know what I'm saying? I guess to the final 18 hole or whatever. Because they had the whole 18 there. So when you go out my condo and you go down that main road, you can see the golf course. You got to pass the Kroger and go maybe 2 lights down. That's how long that shit was. We had a private park. You know, you need one of those metal key things. See, I got it right here. Where's my shit at? Oh, here you go. So you needed one of these shits, right? It's the one, you know, you put it on the damn thing and the metal gate opens up. We had
magnetic thing.
We had our own lake with the, you know, you can bring your boats and shit. It was nice. You know, that's
my parents have one of those for the pool at their neighborhood.
Yeah, life was good. So, you know, but that's how big my thing is. That's how the area is. You know what I'm saying? It's right off of Holcomb Bridge Road.
Yep, I used to live off that road.
Okay, it's right off of Holcomb Bridge.
Yeah, like there's a nice apartment complex about 3 miles to the right. Like if you're going north on 85, I guess that is, and you get off at the Holcomb Bridge Road exit, you turn right and go for about 3 miles and then turn left, and there's some apartments in there, and they were practically brand new.
There's on Holcomb Bridge there. I know they still got it. There's a studio bar and grill, you know, where you can watch a movie and eat and shit.
Oh, nice.
It's right down that street. where the
Okay.
condos I used to live at. So, but you know,
Yeah, I
it's
lived there
going
for
away
years.
from Roswell. It's like going towards oh my
Fulton
god,
Industrial.
no, it's going towards what's that next county over? Oh my god,
Oh,
Norcross. It's like going towards Norcross on
okay.
Hope Bridge. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you get off her. That's 75 down there. Yeah, 85 actually. You get off Oakland Bridge, you'll be already in Norcross, coming into Alpharetta, going into Roswell. You know what I'm saying? Because
Norcross is outside my zone.
we had Johnson's Creek. That's technically where I was at in Johnson's Creek. We had Johns Creek. We had Johns Creek, Roswell, Norcross, Alpharetta, all those police in one fucking area. I kid you not, it was crazy. There was police everywhere. And then you got a regular Atlanta, you know, the police department and shit like that.
Oh, you want to hear a funny ass story? Check this out. You're talking about the Alpharetta, Norcross area.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what the name of the town is, but it's like just barely north of Roswell, maybe northeast of Roswell. This made it into some type of news that there was that website that was designed for people that want to cheat on their husband or wife. And they advertise it as a website for like hooking up if you're married and you just want to hook up with somebody.
Wow.
And it was supposed to be like a high class cheating website. They found out of this one town there was like the total population was like 22,300 and something, and they somebody hacked into the website and found the list of all the people that were members. There was like 19,000 plus members. Wow. Out of like 22,000 total population were subscribed to this cheating website.
The whole fucking town.
The whole fucking town was cheating. Yeah, and this is where all the money is. These are rich people. This isn't the poor people. This is the rich people. Like 97% of the town is cheating.
I used to see
and there's swingers. Oh,
yep,
there's a bunch of swingers too.
Yeah.
Oh my, a bunch of horny ass people.
Everybody
wants to fuck.
I had a neighbor, right? She worked at Onyx strip club at the time. I don't know if they still got Onyx there now, but it was called Onyx. And you know what I'm saying? So I used to like drop her off, pick her up type of shit. And what was the reason why I was saying this story? Oh, so she was dating people like on the Braves, the Falcons, shit like that. She used to date these athletes, and you know, she was pretty like that. Man, I dropped her off one day going to man, I wish I could remember his name. Damn. But anyway, I dropped her off at his house, his mansion, excuse me. And then I left and went home. She called me back maybe like 20 minutes later. Can you come pick me up? And she sounded mad. So I'm like, yo, what happened? When I got there, she was like, don't you know I woke up in there, he in there with 3 bitches and all this other shit. And
oh, damn.
She got pregnant by the dude.
Oh.
Had an abortion, all that shit. Yeah.
I just looked it up. It's called Ashley Madison. You ever heard of that name?
Nope.
It's the #1. I looked it up on the most popular affair sites, and on a list of 1 to 10, it was the first one. But somebody hacked into the website and they downloaded the list of all the members.
Shit. I mean, but then
again,
then
they released it to the internet.
I know people had to come across their spouses. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You know that caused a lot of divorces.
Shit. And I'm gonna be honest with this story too, because I remember when I was online, whatever site that I was looking at, I remember that the person I was looking up, she didn't show her face. She had on this pink nightgown, and it said "spoiled" on it, right, in little words. And she was like showing off, not her titties, but you know, showing that she got big titties or whatever. She was from the same town. All the shit pointed to my wife. I kid you not. And then when I confronted her about it, mind you, why the fuck am I on a site looking at that? But that didn't come out the time. And I told her, I said, I know that's you and this and that. She claimed it wasn't her, whatever. Why the shit is deleted? Like way after, a little after that, it's deleted. So I knew it was her. I was like, I know your titties. I know my wife's titties. It was like that. You always about your titties. You got these big fucking titties. It was pretty perky. I remember my mom's used to grab her shit, be like, God damn, girl. For your titties to be that big, they just stand up. They're so perky. But then again, she was like 19, 20. You know what I mean? So, she was young, tender.
See that Ashley Madison hackers published compromised records.
Wow. Okay.
Back in 2015, August.
Look up the divorce percentage at between 2015 and like 3 years from that. I promise you have something to do with that shit.
It says a group calling themselves Impact Team leaked a selection of files they claimed originated from the company behind adult playgrounds. Cougar Life.
Where was those bitches young? Where was those fine ass teachers when I was young? Oh, that's right. We didn't have no fine ass teachers back then.
It said 90 to 95% of the actual users are male. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
20 men.
I think on all dating sites is more men than women out there.
Yeah.
Because we just nasty like that.
We're programmed to need it.
Yeah. But then again, we no different from any animal. Think about it. There's always, the males that want to be the dominant one. They got to mate with every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? We ain't built no different. It's just that we humans, we put choices into the equation. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice now, not to do what we are built to do. We are built to, reproduce. It's in our DNA. Like, it doesn't stop me married, but it doesn't stop me from seeing other pretty women. It's a choice not to interact with them.
When I was in my 20s, it was like just sitting around being normal, and then all of a sudden you're just addicted because your body is just suddenly sending out signals. We need to get laid. And I'm like, oh.
You know how much ass I done got online? Like back in that was the new spot. That was the new trend. We didn't have to go out the house and meet somebody at the club or the bar and shit. You know what I mean? I'm in my motherfucking underwear just ooh, who's this bitch? Let me click on her. Click on this. Next move was click. I'm clicking on every fucking body.
Yeah, I've never done the online meetings yet.
I did. I was meeting up with so many. Black Planet. That was, man. I was on that shit every fucking day, meeting people. I'm talking about meeting. Damn,
I tried Craigslist, but that was a total failure.
Then it was MySpace after that. Then, of course, it was Facebook. And after Facebook, I wasn't meeting up with nobody, during the Facebook. It was just like reconnecting with old friends and shit. And even old girlfriends, but it was just to keep in contact. I wasn't doing nothing at that time. MySpace, yeah. Black Planet, definitely. Definitely
Nice.
Black Planet.
I probably still have a MySpace account.
Shit. I remember I bagged the prettiest white chick in the motherfucking club. I kid you not. It was like no matter where she went, the DJ would keep the spotlight on her. She was that far. I'm talking about that.
Damn.
Mary, oh my God, wherever you at. Bro, she was a pretty white chick, and she had the banging body like you wouldn't believe. I'm talking about wouldn't believe. Like I was still amazed, like how put together she was. And then I remember me and my man was at there, and we was talking to this other white chick. Then we seen Miss Fine bitch coming our way. I'm like, oh, she just coming, just close and closer. She came directly to us and started talking to the girl. I was like, oh, we talking to her friend. Now her friend was nowhere near as fine as her. Nowhere near. like she was happy that somebody, like I said, she was sitting there by her fucking self. You know what I mean? Until me and my homeboy came there and started just conversating. So we started. So next thing you know, they trying to play matchmaker. You know, I'm like, I'm not going for it because I'm like, no way in the world this fine chick is going to talk to me. So we were walking. We was about to leave. The niggas, being niggas, started fighting outside. So we all ran back in, you know, until the commotion stopped. But I didn't, and then it was time to go. So we all walking back to the car, our cars and shit. And I remember my man was just sitting there talking, you know, conversating with the, you know, with the nice, not so pretty chick. And me and fine chick was like in front of them walking. And she said, I would never forget this. She was like, "What's the matter? You don't want to talk to me?" I was like, "What do you mean? I'm talking to you." She was like, "No, you don't want to talk to me. Talk to me." So I was like, "Oh, I thought they was just bullshit and just trying to, you know, make matchmaker. I wasn't trying to embarrass myself so you could shoot me down. You know, that's what I'm thinking." Man, or my dead mama. Oh, I shouldn't even say my mama, but please believe me, I tell you this, bro. 2 weeks later, I had the key to our motherfucking house. And I remember her saying, "I'm gonna put the key under the mat." I said, "Oh, y'all white people really do that shit." Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really be putting the fucking key under the mat?
Not anymore.
Bro, I used to get up an hour early than I have to. Telling my wife, you know, listen to me, telling my wife, "Yo, I'm going in early, you know, to clock these some hours." And, you know, that was it. I would get out of my bed just to go jump in her shit. I remember knocking on the door. So she worked at TGIF over there on Pound Road, right? And I remember she came to the door looking all sleepy, and she was in these pink motherfucking panties. And they were all like, you know, one cheek was sticking out because it was in the crack of her ass. And she, bro, when I tell you, she had a beautiful body, amazing. She said, "I told you I left the key under the mat." And I'm like, "You did for real?" I looked under the mat, there's the fucking key. She said, "Just use the key." She turned around, she going like this with her eyes. She turned around and she walking away, and my dick is like, "Hello, I'm here. I'm up."
Lead the way.
Before I even, yo, I'm telling you, I used to get that sleepy ass pussy and lay with her for about a half hour. Next thing you know, I gotta go to work. But yo, man, she was trying to get me to leave my wife. I was just scared to do it. It's like, I don't know.
I gotta go grab some Cheez-Its out of the kitchen. I'll be right back.
Yeah, bro.
I got the munchies. Hey, when I was at the grocery store picking up on the snack aisle, looking for the Cheez-Its, I was trying to figure out what flavor I wanted. And then I decided, oh, I'm gonna get the white cheddar. And I'm looking around, I'm like, where the hell's the white cheddar? I see every other flavor.
Right.
And then like I see this big gaping hole on like two of the shelves. And I kind of bend over sideways and look, and I see like white cheddar, like way in the back. And I'm like, of course, it's the one flavor that I want that they're almost out of. You know, had a hard ass time finding it. So it's this one.
Oh, that is the good one too, bro.
The white cheddar.
Yeah. I like the white cheddar popcorn, the cheese.
I got the family size because I'm hungry. I'm a family.
Yeah, I was gonna say you your own family. Shit.
It's funny what they consider a family size meal.
Right. Trust me, that's not family size in the house I was in. I mean, it wasn't that many of us, but I mean, it was just 4 of us plus my mom's. It was like 5, but that box is not made for 5 people.
Man, how did my thing get so far behind? I'm looking at the computer screen and it was like 15 minutes behind.
Yeah, why the first 3 numbers of your phone number is my birthday? When I was calling, I was like 927. Oh shit, that's my birthday.
Oh, I thought you meant the area code.
Oh nah. First, yeah.
Like you were born in 70?
71. Yeah, born in 71 September. I'm like, damn, I'm 52 already. It's like time flying. Like they really trying to speed my ass in the grave. Damn, like I want to live again. Not to do what I used to do. I'm over that. You know what I mean? I'm over that. I'm settled now. Like, bro, I got a tattoo on my motherfucker. See this shit? I tattooed my shit. I told my wife, I was like, look, you stuck with me. We stuck. This shit don't come off. Unless it hurt putting it on. It might hurt getting this shit off again. Nah. I gotta shave my knuckles and shit, to keep it nice and visible. Nah, I'm good. I'm settled. I found the one that I need to find, and I'm happy. So I'm not fucking this up.
You don't have to worry about like losing your ring.
No, I got the ring. See, we still got a ring, but it's on the look. I'm sorry to do it, but it's on the middle finger. So we put.
Does your ring fall off?
Nah. We already got it. We already got it sized to where that's not gonna happen. If it comes off, we took it off. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. No, we put it on the middle.
I had mine sized up too big back when I was married, and it would fall off probably like 4 or 5 times in a year.
Well, mine fell off and went over the fence. My first ring. That's the one I regret throwing away because that shit had diamonds and baguettes in it and shit. So,
oh damn,
the second ring was only $600. That shit was like $400. It was cheap, and it had like 1 row of diamonds. That was it. Oh man, and it was white gold. The other one was just gold. It was a pretty ass ring too.
I had a pretty sneaky suspicion that my marriage wasn't going to last long, so I got the cheapest ring that Walmart would sell, and it was a wise choice.
Yeah. But I was just telling me, my wife was having a conversation, and then, well, excuse me, ex-wife. I said wife, but my ex-wife was having a conversation a few days ago, and we was just discussing that the whole marriage wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a lot of good years, a lot of good times and shit like that. You know what I mean? More good times than bad. I'm the one that actually stepped away from my marriage. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it no more. And she was like, she's the one that divorced me. I was like, no, bitch, I left you. You filed for a divorce, but I've already divorced your ass when I left. I was like, remember I was living with the other bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Man, when I think about it, I was like, damn, I've done some fucked up shit. But I had my reasons, and 2 wrongs don't make a right because she did me dirty. I just kept doing shit. That's the thing. My dirt didn't come out. I just kept doing it. And I kept using it as an excuse.
Cheers.
Boo, boo, boo. What's up, bro? I just kept using it as an excuse to go out there and just fuck around. You know what I mean? Until after a few years, I was like, I can't keep saying, telling women when I meet them, my girl did me dirty. I couldn't keep running that fucking story. It's like, why because a couple of them kept saying, why you with her? If this happened when that happened, like, why are you still with her? Like, what? That makes fucking sense. But then I had to break it off, and then I got into another relationship, and everything was good. Me losing my mom's, that messed up everything that I had going for me. I lost my store. Not really because of my mom's. It's like when my mom's passed, like 4 months later, that's when my wife had, she was still my wife at the time. She had a stroke. But I had moved out like a year prior. She was okay when I left, you know what I'm saying? But then when I got she was in ICU and they wasn't expecting her to live, I jumped on my motorcycle and I was living in Florida and I shot straight to back to Atlanta. And next thing I know, it was 3 years later. She pulled through, and but she was still paralyzed. To this day, she's still paralyzed on her left side. Lost like almost 6% of her eyesight, shit like that. And
she's still breathing.
Right. And I remember I was on my motorcycle, like I was like, I just didn't want to lose nobody else. I remember praying on my shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose nobody. I said, I don't, I said, you can have everything, you can have it all. And God listened and took everything from my ass. I promise you. That's when, because by me going back to Atlanta to help her out, I couldn't run my store in Jacksonville. And the girl that I was dating at the time didn't want to do it by herself because I wasn't there to do it with her. I'm like, this is our bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? Run the fucking store.
Yeah.
But anyway, we wound up closing the store down. I wound up selling my motorcycle, eating through all my fucking savings. Because it was like $7,000 a month for my, ex-wife to be in the rehab facility. You know what I'm saying? She was only in there for like 3 months. And now they telling me I got to take her home. She's missing they took out her whole, like half of her fucking bone flap, right? Of her skull, because they needed her brain to, it was swelling. So they needed to, to remove that shit. So when the swelling went down, bro, I kid you not, her head looked like a football without no air in it. And you just push the side in. Like this whole side was sunken like in her head. And I remember looking at her like, oh my God, like, she was going through it. She was going through it. They put the bone flap back, of course, and she still got the scars, and but she was never the same. But anyway, I lost everything after that. I'm talking about rock fucking bottom, my dude. Rock bottom. Never been rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? So for the last 20-something years, being with her, we've done well. So that was like hard. That was a hard pill to swallow. And it was like, but I was still depressed. I didn't have time to mourn my mom's. I found out three months later, my, wife has this fucking stroke and shit, and she's about to go through all this. Then me and the girlfriend break up. It was everything, but everything was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen because I didn't leave my marriage the right way. So that was my karma biting me in my ass. Me and the girl didn't survive. Everything just came crashing down. And I just went back to New York, after that 3 years was up. Went back to New York and just, had to regroup. I had to start over. It was crazy.
Damn.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. But like I said, she's doing
fair, man. What's up? Cheers, man. He's like, quit gapping.
That's not me. That's the weed talking.
I'm over here killing on some cheeses.
Yeah.
Putting a dent in this shit. Yeah, I was the good person in the relationship. Just in a nutshell, I did everything right, and she did everything wrong. Like if you made a list of reasons why it would be like good enough to say, okay, I'm ready for a divorce. If you made a list of all the different reasons, she like did everything on that list.
Be miss. What's good, bro?
I was like, okay, yep. As soon as I can figure out a way to get out of this situation without losing all my shit, I'm out of here. And finally, one day that day came, and I jumped on the opportunity and ended it. And every day I've been gone, it's just been getting better and better.
That's what's up.
What's up, B-Miss?
Yeah, but I paid my karma though. I know I did. But now, things started to, it took some time. Like I said, I had to go through my process of healing and all that other shit. Then my daughter was like, yo, come out to California, for a visit. So I said, all right, yeah, I'll do that. Then she changed. She was like, you know what? Why don't you arrange Mr. Move? And hold on. Coming back. Hold on, my wife needs me.
Man, it's over here raining. We needed some rain. I finally got my roof fixed. No more leaks. Man, we got 4 people in the chat watching. Hell yeah. We're trying not to get deep. First, we started off talking about hooking up with hot chicks. And then all of a sudden he started talking about his marriage and all that stuff.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm out there talking. See, now I can talk freely about the this shit I couldn't talk about. And you know what, another thing? My ex-wife was like, oh, what's your IGs, so I can follow you. I was like, okay, cool. Gave her IG and everything. I ain't thinking nothing of it. She texts me. She said, oh, I see that you're in your son's life now. That's good. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, shit, that's the baby I had on her ass, because after me and her broke up, of course, it was easy for me to be in his life and all that other stuff because things turned around, and I was like, damn, I felt so bad. She was like, nah, I'm not feeling no type of way. She's like, but then I was like, wait a minute. She did remember, now I'm remembering, oh, she did know about that baby, but she didn't know, I was in his life and all that other shit, because when I was out in Vegas for my birthday, my son lived out there. So I got to chill with him, and that, that was beautiful. So I remember feeling so fucking bad. I was like, damn. I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I was like, she ain't tripping, even if she was tripping, but I still felt bad, about it. But, man, now she all on my damn IG. She was like,
I gotta
oh,
plug my phone in. I got 10% battery.
You do. She was like,
That's
oh,
why
yeah,
I'm putting up my logo.
She was like,
9%.
Yeah. It happens sometimes. Yeah. Boy, I did some shit.
Let's talk about some lighter shit, man. What do you got planned for this month? What kind of holiday related shit? Are you doing anything? You just gonna sit around and watch everybody else like I do?
Nah, well, I got the new in-laws now, so it's Thanksgiving.
You say you got kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, if you got kids, you have to do the holidays.
Well, my kids are grown, so they doing their own shit. My daughter got her family, her 2 kids.
Oh, and, they're like out of high school and stuff?
Huh?
They're all past high school?
Yeah, my daughter's 33, and my
okay.
20 next month. So, yeah.
I keep forgetting how old I am. You're about my age.
How old I am, yeah. Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, my daughter's going to be 30 fucking 3. I remember when I was 33.
Like, I'm old enough to have a kid that's old. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
That shit sucks.
Yep. But yeah, they grown now. My son, he's like 6'3", tall motherfucker. Yeah. He's playing basketball for UNLV out there in Vegas.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, yeah, bro, let's get to this NBA. I don't want no money. I just want some front row seats and enjoy the game. See my son play. I'm happy.
Yeah, take care of your pops, man.
Yeah, I know you're gonna take care of pops and shit. So, but I didn't see my son for like 16 years. That was the first time in 16 years when he moved. When he moved from Virginia to go to Vegas and shit.
So that was like 16.
No, that was 16 years ago when he moved.
16. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Because he was like 3 going on 4 the last time I saw him. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I moved to Atlanta. That was in 2006 because he was born in 2003. Yeah, because he was like 3 years old when I left. And that was 16 years later we finally saw each other. So I went up to the school. He was nervous coming out and shit.
Yeah.
And here I seen this tall, lanky boy. I knew it was him though. And we sat there, hugged and cried for like fucking 10 minutes, man. That shit was just crazy. I'm trying to hug him. I'm like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, bend down a little bit, Pops hurt. You know what I'm saying? Sit on the ground and let me stand up and hug you. That nigga was tall. And he was putting all his weight on me. I'm like, I can't hold you up and try to keep my pants up.
So he's like an inch taller than me.
Yeah, he's like 6'3", man.
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
Looks just like me. Yeah, I'm 5'6", so go see. I'm a little nigga.
Dude, when I see people taller than me and I have to look up, I'm like, holy shit, someone's taller than
My
me.
little brother, my youngest, I'm gonna say my younger brother. My younger brother, 6'4". Yeah.
Dude, there was a guy at my high school that was like 7 foot. He had to turn his head sideways when he walked through the doors.
Shit.
Because doors are 6'8".
Right. Damn.
I know that because I used to draw drawings of buildings as a job on
Right.
computers. They're all 6'8".
Yeah, I gotta get my ass back to Vegas.
Mhm.
Boy, when I tell you that was the best birthday present ever, I've never had a birthday that topped fucking Vegas.
I'll probably never get to go there.
7 is seriously tall. 7 feet is just too fucking tall. You might as well just put on a Bigfoot outfit and make some fucking money.
Chip Duck, what's up? So I had an idea, a Halloween themed idea, like for a product that I could sell and make money or whatever. It's like it's basically some really strong cardboard, and you can fold it. Got 2 crease points, so you can fold it, make it smaller. But when you unfold it, it's got a rectangle shaped hole the same size as your front door. And on one side of that cardboard, it's got a whole bunch of graphics that are like pumpkins and witches and a scary castle or maybe some spiders or something. Just Halloween shit. And it's just like you stick it to the front of your house.
Right.
And it turns your house into a haunted house. Like
Oh
instantly.
wow.
So
Oh.
it instantly converts your house into like a haunted, so it makes it look like a haunted house. And all it is just a piece of cardboard with some graphics on it stuck to the front of your house. So it's maybe like, when you open it up, it's maybe like 8 foot across or 7 foot across or something. Like no one's ever thought of that.
Yep.
And it's something that's easy to ship. It's easy to just make it because you just print it out. You print out a big giant sticker, have a company that prints out a big giant graphic, slap it on the cardboard, have somebody cut it out on a table, put the 2 folds in it, wrap it up in some kind of wrapping. I don't know. Sell that shit at Walmart. Bam. $19.99.
Yeah. There you go. Speak that out. Speak that up.
Cost you $9 to make it.
Yeah, me and my wife was thinking about dressing up for Halloween.
Yeah, Christmas on one side, Halloween on the other side. There you go. 2 in 1.
Right.
That's the $35 one. $35.95. Comes with Christmas and reindeer on the other side.
Yeah. Have some
Little
goblins
snowmen
riding
and
on their backs. Have some goblins riding on their backs or something, some ghosts.
Tell me that shit wouldn't sell like hotcakes at Walmart.
Yo,
They'd sell the shit
when
out
I
of it.
go into Walmart, you know, they already got the Halloween shit out already. You know what I'm saying? They be having these, like here in my little neighborhood, they got like 12 feet skeletons or some shit. You know, like those type of models.
Some of those airfield things.
Boy.
Yeah, across from my parents' house, they got a black dragon that's like freaking 9-10 foot tall, and it's like one of those airfield things where you turn on a fan and it blows up.
Oh.
And like I think something on it moves up and down.
Oh. Yeah, my sister had that shit in front of her house last year. Fucking 12-foot skeleton. I'm like, where's that skeleton at now? Like, where did you store some shit like that?
2 years old.
Yep. My channel just turned 20. No. Yeah, I did it in 2012. November 5th, 2012.
I have no idea how old my channel is.
Yep. 11 years, goddamn. But I haven't been like building up my channel, like I should have been doing. But then, YouTube started their bullshit. Then everybody started leaving.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. It's been a nice little ride.
People keep using it, so people keep coming back. East Coast Dankness, what's up?
ECD. Cheers, brother. Oh shit, let me take a dab for y'all. My fucking pen dying. Shit. This shit died so fucking quick. See, I had a glass, like a glass pipe, but you gotta take the torch and heat up the tip and shit until it get like red hot, and then dab it. But it just, it reminds me of doing crack or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I don't like doing it.
And I'm like, ugh.
It feels too much like another drug.
Yeah. I'm like, this feels like I'm doing crack. It just didn't look right. But
it feels overcomplicated.
But you get the hit better, you know what I'm saying, from the glass pipe. The hit is just nothing like this bullshit. But I like these type of pens, but this pen just sucks.
Just take some of that wax and take your blunt paper or whatever, and just use your finger to grab some of it and just smear it on the paper.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'll take the torch to it and let it drip in that shit, and then
make you an extra good blunt with a little kick. How's the RX?
This power.
I mean, I can hear the rain dripping off the house outside.
Oh, we had rain yesterday. That was the first time it rained since I've been here and I've been here for 2 months. It says it rains here like 58 days out of the fucking year. I'm like, damn, that's it.
It was cloudy all day.
Yeah, today. Cloudy.
Today. Over here, it was cloudy all day. And I'm like, man, it looks like it wants to rain. And then as soon as it got dark, it started raining.
Oh, nigga, why we be seeing shit in the sky over here? We have these high power binoculars, right? We also have night vision goggles, laser pointers, all that shit. And it was like maybe 3 or 4 days ago. The sun had just set, so it was kind of getting dark now. We were seeing round metallic fucking balls. I kid you not. Round metallic. I wasn't high or drunk or none of that shit. Watching them zoom, and I'm like, because we thought it was stars. So when you're looking at binoculars, I said, babe, what is that? I was like, you see it? And I got the laser pointer. It points a green beam. So it goes all the way up all the way up in the sky. And then I'm pointing where she was like, yeah, I see that. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you. My wife used to always tell me that because she posted this on her IG.
Did the laser hit him?
No. I was pointing it where I see the ball going, and I'm following the ball with the beam. She's following the beam so she could see the round ball.
That would have been cool if you could hit it with the laser.
Bro, it wasn't a drone. It was, first of all, drones don't move the way this shit was moving. It was, I mean, and then I said, look, they got another one. So now where I'm at, right, the airport is this way. All the planes direct this way. Nothing goes the opposite way. It just, they don't operate like that. This shit was going sideways back this way, and all other angles. It was more than one. We seen about 7 of these shits. 7 different times during the night. They just in the sky. I'm like, babe, do you see this? Like, what the fuck is that? And why is it moving like that? Why is it moving so so fast? And you don't hear no motors. You don't hear none of that shit. And like I said, we get the goggles. I can go get them right now. They one of those. They're not regular little fucking binoculars. I said goggles, binoculars. They're not the regular binoculars. Them shits they long. You know what I'm saying? You can see shit. We could read the motherfucking numbers on the fucking airplanes that fly over. They that powerful. And I'm like, what the? And so then now every night I'm out here. I was mad because the rain came and the clouds came and I couldn't see the fucking sky. I'm like, yo, I can't wait for another clear night so I can go out there. My wife, she said, look, I see this all the time. So it was nothing new to her. I'm over here freaking the fuck out like, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just took a break on new storage plans to put it aside in the shed. You work on it from there. It's under a cover, but people still complain.
Oh yeah, I know they're illegal. You can't point them at the planes or nothing like that. But then we wasn't pointing them at no planes, nothing. I was pointing at that fucking ball.
Yeah, if you go watch a video with a drone, it clearly makes a noise. It goes, boo! You can hear that shit.
Right.
It sounds like a little lawnmower. A bunch of little lawnmowers. But those little ones are fast as shit. Have you seen how fast they are?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they could take off in a blink of an eye like a fucking... They're as fast as a dragonfly.
Oh, we got hummingbirds, feeder. They come up to you and everything because they, my wife feeds them so much. They come out, they live in the trees right here, and you can hear them chirping and shit. But they're coming, you can hear their little wings going, bzzz, and they fly back. They be doing all that angle shit. I'm sitting here filming these little motherfuckers. Every day they over there at the feeder eating and shit. But yeah, man, there's some weird shit happening over here. And it's close to the airport, you know what I mean? We just had that air show a couple of weeks ago. We saw something when the plane was going up here. We saw it looked see-through, but it was a ball. And the plane is coming this way. We talking about a jet, one of those F-16 type of shits. He's doing tricks. And I said, babe, look at that. We got the whole crowd. Well, they don't have binoculars like we do. And we could see it. I'm like, babe, what is that? You see that? You see that ball? And the plane was like, they just went right over the plane and all this other shit. And then it just disappeared. And I'm like, whoa. Like, what the fuck we just see? She was like, oh, babe, you ain't seen nothing yet. She just kept saying that. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought it was just talk, all that other shit. Until I saw it a few days ago myself.
You saw something you weren't supposed to see.
Yeah, but not saying this alien, but I'm just saying it was not normal. It was something not normal that I've seen. It was a silver.
Yeah, whether it was alien or not, you weren't supposed to see it, probably.
Yeah, and they was just going everywhere in the ceiling because it looked like they were stars, and then they just started to move. So then we saw 4 of them. It looked like they was dropping something from space, and it was coming through, coming down. It looked like garbage or something, but they were falling down. It was 4 of them, and they were all not really lined up, but they were all like in the same sight. And they were always just coming down. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And the next thing you know, they coming down. Oh, we saw one fly right over the house. It was shaped like a triangle, and under it had some pulsating lights. But airplanes, they blink. They like blinkers and shit. This shit was going like runway, like vroom, like that shit. But it was all under it, and it was red.
I think I remember you telling me about this.
Right, yeah. So it was, and then it was going, and then it just stopped in midair. And I'm like, but it was big like an airplane, and it just stopped. I'm like, you see us? You say, yeah, it's just sitting there, bro. It was just sitting there. The next thing you know, it goes this way, and it just shoots off. I'm like, what the fuck? That would have been the biggest that had to be the biggest motherfucking drone ever built. But it was big like an airplane. But it was triangle. It didn't make no fucking noise. And it just went straight, stopped, and it went just like that. I was like, what the fuck? And it just took off. So I was like, oh, I think I see my first UFO.
Damn. The craziest video I ever saw was like a passenger jet airplane, the kind you ride on when you go to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably like 1,000 feet, maybe 1,500 feet off the ground. And this person was like driving by in their car, and they're aiming their camera up at the sky at the airplane, and it looks like the airplane's not going anywhere. It's just frozen in the air.
Right.
And it's real close to the ground, so you can really see it. So it's not like an optical illusion. You can really see that the plane's just sitting there. That's one of the freakiest videos I've ever seen.
I know which one you're talking about. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
It's a big giant airplane. It's just like somebody hit the pause button. Like, what the fuck? How is it?
The car is moving, showing it, but it's just sitting right there.
Yeah, it's just sitting in the air. Now, I've seen planes move so slow that they look like they're sitting there, but if you stare at them long enough, you can tell they're moving. This one, you stare at it, you can tell it's not moving. It's like it's clearly just sitting there. And sometimes I'll get off on a tangent and go down the rabbit hole and start watching crop circle videos.
Yo, I feel you, Yama. Yeah, Yama, I feel you. Like I said, man, what I'm seeing, it's like I said, if it's man-made, this is technology that they testing at night. If it's alien, that's exactly what the fuck it is. But it's not no motherfucking airplane. It's not no drone. No, damn sure ain't no helicopter. And it was just, it was like, it was moving like with no sound. It was, and it's like you can make up the sound in your head what it would sound like the way it was moving. You know, it was like, but it was making no sound. I'm like, babe, look how fast is it going? Like, it was shooting. Like, planes don't move that fast.
I just wish, if they are real, I wish they'd come pick me up and take me out of here. I want off this crazy mud ball. People are getting crazy around here. Oh, man. Yeah, I tried to ask Monarch if he thinks that the aliens smoke weed. And he's like, man, there's no aliens. Get out of here with that noise. He don't want to talk about it.
Please, I don't care what nobody say. They are. And it's probably
there's too much evidence for them not to be real.
Nah, just that. Not even that. It's like, why the fuck are we out here in the universe alone? And we never, ever, ever gonna be able to, like, you know, venture out there and all that. So it's like space is just for nothing. Those stars are just for nothing.
If you look at a map that shows the Milky Way galaxy, like a top view, and you're looking down at it at the spiral, and you put a little blue dot right where the Earth is on one of those arcing arms. They showed a circle around the blue dot, and that circle represents how far our TV signals have traveled through space from the time that we first started making signals up until today. And that little circle, like if the Milky Way galaxy is about as big as your steering wheel in your car, the circle is about as big as a golf ball. And that's how far the signals have traveled. So think about that. If the signals have only gone as far as a golf ball and the galaxy is as big as your steering wheel, you got all these people that don't even know we exist. They could be out there and they don't even know about us because not enough time has gone by for our signal to reach them. So I think that's what's going on. It just, not enough advertising, you know? if you just like if you got a product you don't advertise, nobody's gonna buy your shit. Does that mean that there's no people exist? No, nobody exists because no one's buying my product. Well, it's because you're not advertising it. Nobody knows that it even exists.
Yeah, PHX. I agree with you on that.
So that's what Earth needs to do. We need to advertise better because we're basically not advertising because our signals they can only go so fast, and the galaxy is so huge.
Yeah, imagine what their tech is like compared to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we just we just crawled out of the 1900s. You know what I'm saying? We talking about
Yeah, they're running
150
circles
years,
around us.
200 max. 200 max. We got it. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers been around for a minute.
These guys can make a right angle turn at like 500 miles an hour, and they're still alive.
Can't explain
They
it.
can
I
do
don't
crazy
even
shit.
want to explain it because I just accept it. You know what I'm saying? That it's possible. You know what I'm saying? I accept a lot of stuff that's possible that we just don't understand the mechanics of it. You know what I mean? So
It's just like magic. If you watch a really good magician on TV, like David Blaine or whatever, and that shit looks real, and you're like, how does he do that? He's got to be like godlike or something. Like, no, there's an explanation.
yeah,
You just
exactly.
haven't figured out.
And then when you figure it out, it's like, oh shit, for real. But the
He's
illusion,
using
you know what I'm saying? Our eyes can be so easily tricked. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot can happen in the blink of our eye, but it's real quick to us. Imagine their weed. They probably grow something.
That's what I'm saying. They probably got some good ass fucking weed.
They probably invented that shit and brought it here and planted it. You know what I mean?
And you probably have to eat weed in order to survive all the radiation from traveling through the galaxy, because you're getting exposed to radiation when you travel through the galaxy.
Boy, listen, they probably have the answers to everything.
And the weed, getting rid of the cancer being caused by all that outer space radiation.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know.
I think it was brought here for us.
I think
Like
we were. Yeah, I think we were brought here. I think we was already on Mars, and we fucked that planet up, and some of us escaped or was brought to Earth, and had to start all fucking over again. But all that technology was lost. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a war that we had, and we lost. Yeah. We lost that war to the point where it threw us back into the primitive time. You know what I'm saying? And then people that did understand the technology and all that other shit, they died off. But we don't have the materials and the resources to to replicate that shit. And you just lose all the information as time goes on. People tell stories, then the stories turns into myths and shit like that. But
there's a little bit of truth to every
story.
I
think we had a big fucking war and we lost. And our history was erased because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a crack on Mars. It's like 5 or 10 times bigger than the Grand Canyon. And they're finding signs of some type of element that's only created after the blast of a nuclear bomb going off. They're finding that on Mars. There's no other possible way to make this element other than setting off a bomb.
Yeah, I think, when we get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, we self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? And these are how the wars.
We get too smart for our own britches.
Yeah, and we destroy ourselves, and that's what the evidence, like Yama just said, civilizations get wiped out. We keep finding the pyramids, and how the fuck they do that? You know what I'm saying? We don't even have the fucking mechanics to do,
we still can't build a pyramid today.
We can't. And it's like, how the fuck they do that? Because they wasn't doing it with sticks and stones. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think about all that building. Where's the debris from all that shit? You know what I'm saying? Mount Rushmore, you see the rocks that at the bottom from where they was chiseling and doing, all that shit fell down there, and that's where they kept it. You know what I'm saying?
You go to any construction project, there's going to be debris all over the floor because they're working.
Mm-hmm.
Like
materials that you just cut a corner off a piece of plywood and then you throw the rest of the plywood on the floor. You got a bucket of paint that's half used. You got a bucket of mud that's half used. You got drips all over the floor. It's in process.
Yep.
So I guess they cleaned it all up.
But they cleaned up every fucking inch of that shit because there's no evidence to show that they did that type of work. You know what I mean? Like, where's all the rocks and the way everything is angled, the way they explain it, you know, and it matches the Orion's belt or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like all that shit is crazy. Because we had that technology and we somehow fucked it up. And this is the result.
If you look at the three pyramids from a top view, like if you're in an airplane looking down at it, the three pyramids right there are in the exact same pattern of Orion's belt.
Right, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like, how could you know that unless you are up in the air making sure that everything's lined up properly? You would have to have the ability to fly in order to make sure that it looked like that when you're up in the air. The Nazca lines, you ever heard of those?
Yeah, yeah.
Those were discovered when a guy in an airplane flew over for the first time.
Right. This way it looks like something, and people on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that type.
You don't even know what you're walking on until you're up in a plane.
Right. Where the fuck is my match? Right. But like I said, it was something happened. I kind of look at it like if all the humans was gone, or let's say you let all the animals out at the zoo, right? So any animals that was actually born in the zoo, they really don't have that experience to go out in the wild. They have to relearn that shit. You know what I'm saying? They was used to the people coming and feeding them. So now you let all of them out, they're going to have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take them some time, but they will figure it out. And I think that's with us. We starting to figure it out because of science, like the homie said. You know what I mean? And then we'll eventually figure it out and destroy ourselves again. It's crazy. But we are the zoo animals. We are the zoo animals.
Yeah. But I think in the last 30 years, their scientists and NASA are starting to realize that a lot of the things that we have on this planet, they probably came on like a snowball type asteroid.
Right.
A lot of organisms and shit got here, like sicknesses, stuff that make us sick. That's how they're getting here. Like all of a sudden, there's a new sickness. It might have just came here on a freaking asteroid. Because these germs they found can live in outer space.
Y'all was stupid.
I know. Did you read the thing about the truck?
Yama, you a fool.
They said there's a pyramid in Antarctica or at the North Pole or something.
Everywhere, bro. Even under the sea, they were showing shit. Perfect angles and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what the mountains are. They were probably huge buildings that fell down and just nature just took over, and now they're mountains and shit. But then again, I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. But it makes you think. It makes you think.
There's that weird mountain that's flat on top, and I think it's in Australia. You know what I'm talking about? It has like lines going up, and it looks like a giant tree trunk, but it's a mountain. Anyway, this video was talking about ancient giant trees, and they're like, if you look around, you'll see leftover remnants of this ancient giant forest, and they showed that little mountaintop. And
I know you're talking about. I think it's in Arizona.
I think they used it in that Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind or something.
Yeah. It looks like they called it the mother Earth tree or some shit. It looks like the
it looks
tree
like a
in
giant, looks like a giant
Avatar.
tree stump.
It looked like that tree in Avatar. That real big tree, and then they destroyed it. That's exactly what the fuck we did.
It looks like a petrified tree stump. And somebody took a giant fork and made lines going up the side of it.
Wow. Yo, Yama said somebody really did drive their truck over that shit recently. Yo, did y'all see the dude that crashed his car into the police station playing what song was that? It was a rock song he was playing.
Nuh-uh.
Yo, I swear to God, when I saw this shit, that cop ran out like he couldn't believe that this dude crashed his car in there. He was playing, what song was he playing? He was playing some rock
was
song.
He smoking?
Damn, what was that song he was playing?
He must have been smoking some good shit.
It was a heavy metal shit.
Oh, like Metallica, Megadeth.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on, because I'm gonna search it real quick.
It'll tell you in the news article. War Thunder.
Hold on, let me get the video. Here, go right here.
What was it? Was it listening to Breaking the Law?
Yeah, there you go. No. It was Welcome to the Jungle. Man crashes his car into police station.
Oh, yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Celebrates to Welcome to the Jungle playing on the radio. And he's
my God.
He's out of sight of the car with his hands up like this. And the cop,
oh my God.
You should see the cop's face. Like, you just, what? Bro, talk about in jail.
Oh my God. What kind of shit was he smoking?
I want to know what part of the song when he decided to crash that shit through the.
Welcome to the jungle.
I'm mad that he didn't hit no cop. I'm mad that, like, where was y'all at in the break room eating donuts? He should have did it before lunchtime. You catch the niggas in the morning. Yo, welcome to the jungle. Welcome to jail.
We're gonna watch you bleed.
Like, welcome to jail, nigga. Welcome to jail and heavy fines. And they're gonna hit with attempted murder. Watch. It could have been cops in there.
You never, ever go down.
I don't like the police anyway. I don't like the police anyway.
The better one is he should have been listening to Paradise City.
Right.
That would have been better.
He was proud as he jumped out.
Take me down to the Paradise City.
Bro, the nigga, y'all search that shit. If y'all don't know, just put in man crashes car into police station. I kid you not. You're gonna see this white dude like this. He's standing outside the door of the car, like,
I want to make you bleed, and then he crashes.
Got out and celebrated. Yeah, I did it.
In the song, it says, "I want to make you bleed," and Yama's like, "I want to make you bleed," and then he crashes.
All right.
It's like, okay, I'll make you bleed.
Man, I couldn't believe I had to read that shit.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
Said he was blasting it on the radio.
He was rocking the fuck out.
Boy.
He was on cloud 9 for a minute.
Yo, I swear only white people can get away with shit like that.
I'm sorry, officer, I was rocking out.
Y'all the only motherfuckers that can get away with some shit like that. Like, we love how y'all don't give a fuck. I swear to God. Black people love how white people y'all got that I don't give a fuck. I live in the head. Y'all do shit that we are truly afraid to do.
I know what you're talking about. Shit. Oh, I'm sparking up.
Kicks me out. Yeah, I swear. The way y'all talk to the cops, especially that. I love watching shit like that. The way y'all be owning them. Because I love
the best one. This is probably the best one for you is when you're in the car and there's a cop in the right lane and he's going less than the speed limit and you're doing like 2 miles an hour over the speed limit and you pass the cop. That probably scares the shit out of you.
No, well, in Oklahoma, I was coming down and I used Waze, right? And it said police ahead. That was like 2 miles before I even got to the dude. So I knew I wasn't speeding, nothing like that. And I'm in the right lane. Now he's on the side of the road, right? But he's facing the traffic as it's going by him like this. So he could just come out and, so as soon as we pass him, he comes out. So now I'm in the left lane because I'm trying to get past the slow dude because I don't want him behind me. And I finally, now here he comes. He's like, a car's behind me, then it's him. So I get over in the right. The other car passes me, right? Now, mind you, speed limit is 70, right? I'm doing 65. He is doing less than 65. He's riding on my left side. He gets up to the side of me. I promise you, he's like, oh, he black. He pulls back and then comes behind me. I say, here we go with the bullshit.
Oh, man.
Coming up to the next exit. I said, I'm going to get off anyway. Let me get off. So I get off. He gets off with me. So now I got to signal left or right. I'm signaling to the right because the gas station is across the street. As soon as I signal to the right and I signal to the left to go in the gas station, she throws the fucking lights on. I said, here we go. Here we go. So I pull in. So he gets out the car. You know why he stopped me? This motherfucker said my tire kept touching the fog lane. I said, what? He said, oh yeah, you touched the fog lane. He said, actually, you did a couple of times. I said, what's the fog lane? He said, the solid line on the right side of the lane. So I'm looking at him like that's what you stopped me for? My car did not do that shit. I know, because I paid attention when the shit said you was 2 miles ahead. I saw when I passed you. You didn't even pass. I'm doing 65. I'm not even doing the speed limit. I'm in the right lane. Why you didn't go past me? He came up on the side of my ass. He saw who the fuck I was, backed off, and then pulled me over. So he was like, well, let me see your license. I don't have my license. So I said, I don't know. I said, look, my license is in the house somewhere. I never could find it. I said, but it's in the house somewhere. So give him the registration. The car's a rental. We just got it the day before. It's clean. There's nothing in the trunk. It's clean. We just got the rental the day before. So I got this turp pen, and I got one of these. And that's inside the ashtray, by the thing, whatever. So anyway.
That's all legal, right?
Yeah, but I don't got no medical card, none of that shit. But I'm gonna get to that point. So I tell him I ain't got no license and nothing like that. So he's okay. He asks about the car, whatever. So he asked me to step out the car. I did. He puts me in his car in the front. And I was like, he was like, no, get in the front. I said, get in the front. I said, oh, I've never heard that before. Okay. I get in the passenger side in the front and I'm sitting in there. He comes in finally because he asked if he could check the car. I'm like, go ahead. You can check the car and all that other shit. Yeah, man, I stepped out of the car, bro. I ain't have no license on me and none of that shit. So, whatever. I had to do it. So I'm sitting in the car and I remember watching these other videos. They got cameras in the fucking car and audio. So I'm not saying shit. I'm not trying to make no facial expressions because I don't know where that camera is at pointing on me and shit. So I'm just like this, He's searching the car. He go in the trunk. He turns around. He looks at me. Anytime he went in the car and came out, he looked at me. No, you're not going to find anything. Then I thought about it. I said, oh, shit. And I got the fucking wax. I said, he going to come out and be like this. Aha. You said there was nothing in the car. There was nothing. He finally comes in. He's sitting in there with me. Now he running my info and all this other shit. Asking me about my license. He said, well, it keeps coming back. Now, mind you, I know my shit is dirty. My shit is not expired. It's not expired. It's oh my God. Anyway, he took my license from me. So I remember I lost my license because my license was in Florida. I got a ticket in Georgia. I didn't pay. It was for the tag light. I didn't think of nothing about that fucking ticket. But of course, you don't pay your tickets, you lose your fucking license. So that's what happened. And when I got pulled over in Georgia, they took my shit, took my car, and arrested my ass. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he's like, well, it keeps coming back and this and this and that. So I'm thinking like, wow, like I thought all the systems was together now, but it's showing that I do have a license, but I don't have it in Georgia, nothing like that. But so he was like, yeah, I see, Florida, no problem. But when I'm checking, he's checking other states and stuff. He was like, you had a license in Virginia? I said, yeah, I had a license in Virginia. I had a license, I said my first license was, I'm just talking. Mind you, I should know better not to give him more info than he need. But I'm like, I didn't have nothing to hide. I'm like, I had a license in Virginia, then I switched it over to Georgia, then I got in Florida. That was it. So it's not coming back that I don't have no license, none of that shit. He said, okay, that's when he said, okay, if there's nothing in the car, you'll be on your way. I'm like, oh, good, okay, happy hunting, motherfucker. So, and I forgot about the third pin. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to jail. But he came back, he didn't say nothing, and this and that, and he printed out a fucking warning and all that other stuff. So he's like, here you go. And then he took before I even could grab it, he took it back. He said, oh, by the way, is your name on the rental? I say, he got me. He was trying to find everything I didn't have no license, so you had me, but he was trying to look for other shit. So I was like, yeah, it should be. I was with her yesterday when we went and did it. I said, so where would it be at? He said, right there on the top. So I'm looking. I see her name, but I know mine's ain't on there. I was like, nope, I don't see mine. But he was like, look, if you get in an accident or anything, and I already know where this is coming. He was like, you're going to be held reliable for it. I was like, okay, yeah, no problem with that. I got money, cool. He said, just be careful and all this other stuff. I said, man, I'm on my way to my niece's Langston University. I'm dropping my Mac off to my niece, giving her as a present because she's going to college. And I'm taking my ass back home, And that's what happened. He let me go. And I went inside, the gas station like I told him I was going to do anyway. And I went and took a piss or something. When I came back, I was trying to wait him out. I didn't see which way he went. So when I came out the car, I got in the car and I'm driving off. And then some young ladies pull up on the side of me and they were like, oh, your hood is up when the cop was in your car. Because they was parked in front of me like this. I parked in front of them. So they watching the whole shit unfold. And I remember seeing them in the Jeep. So then it was like, well, when he was checking the car, he must have pulled the hood and your hood came up. So push it down. I said, okay. So I got out the car. As soon as I was pushing it down, who is across the street facing us? This motherfucker. I said, there you go right there. They was like, oh, let's get out of here. So they came out onto the street, made the left just to come back into the which looks very suspicious, but whatever. I didn't give a fuck. I jumped in the car, put my seatbelt on, and made my little turning signal and got back on the highway. And I was waiting for him to come back. And I said, you know what he gonna do? He gonna call ahead because I'm getting back on the highway going, south. He gonna get somebody else to pull me over. Man, I got off the next fucking exit and took the back roads. I was so pissed. I said, he gonna pull me over for that bullshit. He found anything.
Yeah.
I said, here I go, driving while black.
He's trying to make money for the city.
Bro, he did not want to go past 65 and his speed limit was 70. I purposely was doing 65. Remember, you can go at minimum as 45 on the highway.
Yeah.
But you got to stay in the right lane.
You know what's funny? When COVID first came out, for some reason, there was like light traffic on the highway. So everybody could have gone as fast as they wanted to. But for some reason, everyone's driving like 15 miles an hour slower.
Right.
For no reason. I'm like, just because everyone's scared of COVID, we're going to drive 15 miles an hour slower? What's going on? It was retarded. There was no reason to drive that slow.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was an accident or something. You got to drive slow. There's an accident. No. Some disturbing news was on the TV. We need to slow down. Made no sense.
Yeah, but that was some bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I lost my license with some bullshit, she gonna say, female cop, she gonna say, oh, I usually don't pull people over because they tag light is out. So why the fuck you pull me over for it? and then you're gonna give me a ticket for it. Not only that, you arrested me. So mind you, my wife is recovering from that stroke, right? So she can't walk without her brace, and that sort of thing. So I remember she's home. So I'm on my way. I was on my way to the house when the lady pulled me, the female cop pulled me over. So I'm telling her my wife is disabled. She cannot walk. So she said, okay, well, we're just going to have paramedics kick the door in. I said, no, the neighborhood I live in, you cannot do that. I said, them people will rob my whole fucking house. You can't leave. They will see this. Right across the street is a trap house. Right at the corner on the right and the left is a trap house. And we have one behind me. I'm right in the middle of all the trap shit. They will see that shit. I'm like the bullseye. So she's going on. So then I said, can I just call my wife to tell her to call her mom? So she let me do that. I'm in the back seat and she let me call. I got it on speaker. She hear my wife and everything. I'm like, look, mind you, I'm growing in the house, bro. That's why I don't want the cops to go there. I'm growing. I'm growing not out of one bedroom. I'm growing out of 2 fucking bedrooms. I got 2.
They can't wait to kick the door in,
bro. Bro, when you come in the house, you're gonna smell it. I'm like, no, I can't leave my wife in a house like that. What if she falls? She's gonna be on the floor, you know what I'm saying? And she can't call nobody, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Damn. So I said, look, you're gonna have to walk. You can do it. You can do it without your brace, but just take your time. Please, just get to the living room couch, call your mother, unlock the door, and she'll get you in there. So that happened. My wife wound up falling anyway, but that was when her mother was there, and my mother's like 70 years old. They said it took them 2 hours to get her off the floor. 2 fucking hours while I'm sitting in jail. I'm mad, bro. I'm so mad at this fucking bro.
Get her off the floor.
So mad at this fucking cop, bro. Like, ooh, I'm mad. Ooh, I am so mad.
What happened? She fell down?
Yeah, she happened to fall. And her mom's just had a difficult time of getting her up, and getting her out of the house, getting her in the car. It was a lot, but I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now, my nigga. I'd probably still be sitting in the county. Damn. And I was in McDonough, Georgia, bro. I was south of them. I had to move because, like I said, I was living in the fucking condos. But then, as we started eating through our savings because of her situation, we had to move back to the fucking hood. I'm talking about the hood. That hood was worse than my hood in Brooklyn.
Oh, damn.
Bro, I was like, I had cameras. I had cameras in the window. These niggas was keeping me up at night. Like, I was so fucking paranoid. And I'm grown. Then I got this routine that I'm taking my wife to the doctors and we coming back. I'm like, as soon as we pull up to the crib, the door's going to be kicked in. I already know. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of shit.
Damn.
You don't have to consent to searches. Yeah, I know that, bro, but we don't share the same skin, bro. They don't work like that on my neck of the woods. I promise you it don't. They're going to find a way. They're going to find a way. And then, they find a way. Yeah, that's when you get the, you get the attitude. You're going to get that shit. It's just like that. It's just, that's the way life is, man.
And a lot of people don't know the law, and the cops know this. And and they'll try to intimidate you, and they'll test you to see if you actually know the law. And if you don't know the law, then they'll just railroad right over you.
Yep. They try to put the fear in you, and I'm gonna lock you up. I ain't getting out of the car. Well, if you don't get out the car, we're gonna arrest you. And then they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna force it. And you know what I'm saying? They get slaps on the wrist for shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't hear it because they broke their law, that the repercussions are not severe. It's never severe, unless they really, really do some beat down shit. But ain't nobody trying to get no Rodney King beat down. That nigga took that beating for everybody. Boy, did he. He took that beating for every black person.
See, I got 2 dogs and 2 turtles that need to be fed. I can't stand to be away from my house for more than a couple days.
Yeah, they lie anyway, man. Like they're trained to lie. You know what I'm saying? He thought he had, you know what I'm saying? He thought he had something. And then I was like, damn, he rode on the side, he would not pass me. And the way he just zipped back and got behind me, I was like, you made it so fucking obvious and didn't excuse. Oh, you did it a couple of times. I'm looking at him like, no, I didn't. It's like, why are you lying, bro? Like, you gotta lie to fuck my life up. Really? I promise you that builds anger, that builds hatred. That's why I don't feel sorry for cops when anything happens to them. I watch videos of people just getting away. I like to watch those videos of the cops getting owned, you know, because niggas know their rights and putting them in their fucking place. Those people that those people like to film in public and everybody gets an attitude with them because they can go into the post office and film. Then people's like, oh, you cannot do that. It's against the law, but actually, no, it isn't. And then the cops come and try to muscle them, and then you hit them with the fucking.
I've seen that pop up.
Yeah, I love watching those videos. I love watching videos when cops are chasing people and they get away. You know what I'm saying? I like watching videos of cops getting their ass beat. You know, I don't feel sorry for the motherfuckers. I don't. And then there's no good cops. You still work for the same fucked up team. There's no good Crips and Bloods, are there? I don't think so.
I used to work with an ex-cop when I mowed grass.
Man, fuck all law enforcement. And even the ones in my family. Fuck y'all.
I forgot there's a comedian, stand-up comedian. He looks just like him. Like a twin. So weird. But this dude, he was like strong as shit because he was helping me get up a ladder one time, and he reached down, he grabbed my arm, and he just pulled me up like I weighed 5 pounds. I was just like, holy shit, that dude just pulled me up like I was nothing.
I had a cop grab me by my neck. I'm a little nigga anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably like $130. That was nothing for him because he was a big dude. Because every time he was driving by, I was like, yo, fuck you. So they stopped. They was like, who said that? Punk ass. Somebody pointed me out because that's how they came straight to me. And he was searching me, you know. I'm like, I ain't got nothing. Then he just punched me in my fucking nuts, and I went down. He was like, get up. I was like, I can't get up. You just punched me in my nuts. So I couldn't get up. He just grabbed me by and picked me up with one hand and carried me to this car and just slammed me on the fucking car. He was a black fucking cop. He was like what we call DTs, you know, the undercovers. When he came out the fucking car, he had a Gold's Gym fucking t-shirt on because he was big like that.
Oh, shit.
Fucking King Kong got out of that bitch. I was like, oh my God. Like the little trickle of piss coming out of the head of my dick.
Like G-force coming at you.
Yeah. Because if I would have let that fart go, I would have shitted on myself. That nigga came straight to me.
Oh damn.
And I remember afterwards, I was like, yo, who pointed me out? Who pointed me out? Nobody was saying. I was so fucking mad because he told me, and get the fuck off the block. I said, like, I'm going to piece of shot for my mother. He was like, fuck your mother. Get the fuck off the block. I was like, no.
Oh, shit.
He was like, fuck your mother. I said, get off the block. I was like, okay, fuck you, mom. I am leaving. It was like Mike Tyson said, fuck my mother. You got it. You got it. I'll be scared to shoot Mike Tyson because he probably won't even kill that nigga. Just make him mad. But yeah, bro. Them motherfucking cops, man. But then again, I kind of side with them because the areas that they got to patrol, they deal with a lot of knuckleheads. So it's easy to put everybody in the bunch. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier to do that instead of trying to filter out everybody as you come across. You know what I'm saying? And cops they're just assholes, bro. They just and you can see them the way they walk when they got their uniform. They walk like robots. They act like fucking robots. Y'all niggas act like y'all brainwashed. Act like y'all, fuck all of y'all, man. Like, I'm getting mad, bro. I'm getting mad right now. I'm trying to keep it cool, keep it funny. But yeah. What happened? SK, you done knocked yourself out the chat? Oh shit! I was supposed to bring this pen to my wife. Oops, sorry. Yo, if he come back, just tell him I'll be right back. All right. Yo, Yama, you sick with it. I think the police got him. Yeah, the police got him. He was like, yeah, he was letting that nigga talk all that shit about us. Oh, man. Yo, you a funny dude. SK, you're going to have to add yourself back to the stage. There you go.
Oh, we back. Oh, we made it.
What happened to you?
I started fucking around with my phone.
That's what I said. I said you clicked yourself out of the stage. You have to add yourself back. Because I actually did that myself.
Because there was like a circle, a red circle with a 1 on it. And then right below it says more. So I clicked on it. I'm like, well, what does this do?
Bye,
fucked everything up. I'm a dumbass. Oh, somehow I figured out how to get back in there. That's crazy. I was like, hang on. I'm figuring it out. Hold on.
I figured it out because I knew you knocked yourself out. Because I did that shit before.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave my phone alone. I'm not going to touch it anymore. Just stop touching buttons. Oh, I need a smoke after that. That stressed me out.
Shit, I stressed myself out just by talking about the bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Reliving it.
But he was nice though. But he just the cop that his name was Matt too, because he was nice, but he was just a dick. He was just being a dick.
Yeah,
he didn't have to do. He had to do that. I'll never forget his ass though, especially that female cop. But I got pulled over by 2 female cops, and both female cops locked me up. Anytime I got pulled over by the guys, never got locked up. I've been locked up twice.
damn.
Well, I'm gonna say I've been arrested twice.
One of my ex-girlfriends, after I broke up with her, like a year later, she got a job at the Atlanta Police Department as the radio dispatcher.
Ooh.
So when the cops call into the radio station, she's the one that they talk to.
Right.
So she's like the hub. Like she knows everybody. And she knows everything.
Yeah.
But
you know who house is about to get kicked in and all that shit.
So and then there was another time way before this. I had a roommate, and this dude, he had a girlfriend, and they were both living together in one of the bedrooms. And the girlfriend knew a girl that was going through police academy school. So she wasn't quite fully a cop yet. And I'm trying to think, did I smoke with her? I think I did smoke with her. And then it was like later, the guy's girlfriend was like, yeah, she was telling me that you had a nice chest and all that shit. And like everybody left for a minute. It was just me and this hot chick. And I had no idea that she was like looking at me like that. And if I'd known that, I would have fucking made a move.
Right.
but I had no clue, and I'm just like, damn it! I wish I fucking knew. She was kind of cute. I'm like, I would have tapped that shit.
I learned late that I had, the opportunity for the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was shy, shy and quiet. So
yeah, it takes me a minute to catch on.
I didn't find out until later that if I had the confidence to talk to a girl, I was always, in there. But by the time I did figure that shit out, boy, oh boy.
What's up, KFZ?
Yeah.
No, it's not really that new of a channel, KFZ. It's been around. I had a channel over on another platform on the WeedTube, but then they shut down the WeedTube, so I started up this channel so that I could keep all my garden weed related stuff over here. And then I got a Squeaky Clean channel that I originally started like 6 or 7 years ago.
Now this is the Squeaky Clean channel. But man, oh man. Yeah, both times I got fucking arrested, I had to spend 2 days in jail. And it wasn't bad at all. I mean, the first time, you just don't know what's going on and shit. But I was in county, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't wilding out in there and shit like that. Everybody was too concentrating on their court date coming up and shit.
Yeah, you can jump up in here, man, if you want. KFZ. Yeah, just click on that Streamyard. You know how to do that? Click on the link.
Yeah, it should be. You got to scroll up in the chat. Scroll up in the chat. Because you had it up in there, right?
It's pinned at the top of the chat.
Oh, it's pinned to the top. Yeah, you got it.
You just got to click on it, and it takes you through. It takes about 30 seconds of clicking before you get through all the menus.
Yeah, because he'll just type his name in and jump on.
Put his makeup on. You're funny. Yeah, this is the weed channel, so if you want to show weed or joint, it's totally cool.
So let me put my makeup
channel.
on.
You can't. Do what?
No, I was reading the chat, so let me put my makeup on.
Yeah.
Hope it's female. You know, nowadays it is. Yo, like, what's that basketball player?
I just realized.
Jimmy something or something, Jimmy. What's his name? He played for the Bulls, but anyway, this dude got piercings now. He's painting his nails black. He's a Dennis Rodman. And he got a fucking perm.
Oh shit.
And they got mad because people asked him about his new look. Like, he was like, no, we're not gonna do that. Like, bro, you came in here looking like a straight up chick, straight up female. And you think we ain't gonna ask no questions? I'm not even a fan no more, bro. Jimmy Butler, that dude. Jimmy fucking, now they got the memes, making fun of him. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
We're in backwards world.
Yeah, like sometimes I want to stay away from the internet because I think the internet is hypnotizing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He said Dennis Rodman. Yeah, that nigga too.
Yeah, that guy, he's got something going on.
Never, bro. I never was a Dennis Rodman fan. Ever. Especially when he put that fucking wedding dress on and that makeup. I did not understand that shit. I did not understand that shit. What's good?
Does my mic sound scuffed?
Nah, you sound good, bro.
All right. It's not too bad. You're not getting any bad feedback because I'm not using the headset.
All right. No, you sound good.
No, you good.
Right. How is everybody tonight?
Oh, wonderful, bro. Cheers to you.
Yeah, cheers to you too, man.
Smoking this wax joint.
You told me up here earlier. Boom. drinking wine for the first time. Ugh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wish I had some beer.
Mm. I got one bottle of beer in the damn refrigerator. I'm gonna see if
Oh
I can.
yeah, man. We'll go down good with that smoke.
It's been sitting there because I wanted to give it to my wife, let her have it, but she has not touched it in about 2 weeks.
It's a sign, bro. It's for you. It's
Right.
meant to be.
As soon as I go take it, she's gonna be like, you know what? I came in here to get that beer.
Hey, real quick, how many hours do you get for free when you do the free Streamyard?
You get a certain amount of streams.
Can't remember. Yeah.
You just get a
I
certain.
know there's like an hourly or something, or how long you stream for. They measure it that way,
Yeah.
like hourly and shit. But I don't know how long.
I didn't
I
know
know
if
it's
it was
not
like
very long,
minutes.
but
I didn't know if it
how
was like
often do
minutes
you
on your
stream, like,
cell
every day?
phone.
Do you stream every day?
Remember? Oh no, I stream like maybe a couple times a week.
Oh, you'll be good. You'll be
Yeah,
good.
it'll be good. Because remember,
You
I was
don't
doing
need-
this shit every day, sometimes
Oh,
twice
okay.
a day.
Yeah.
And I went to go do it. It was like, nah, nigga, you can't get back on. You gotta wait next month.
Oh
I was
shit.
thinking it was like the cell phones where you had like the minutes counting down.
Oh.
Remember
They
the
told
old
me
cell
I
phones?
reached my
You only
limit.
got so many minutes.
They told me I
If you
reached
look
my
on
limit.
the account that you get, you can go to like your email, and it would actually give you the time frame or how long you got left. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will give you a warning that you need to like upgrade to a premium or some shit. You gotta pay. for
Yeah,
something.
because that's what they're telling me to do now.
Mm.
If I want to, have the unlimited streaming, I got to upgrade to the premium.
Is
like
it much?
$30.
It can't be that much, right?
No, I think it's like $30.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing. Well, to some people, that's a lot, I guess.
Yeah, but if you streaming a lot, it's worth it, I guess.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
So
using
is this East Coast channel? Whose channel is this? East Coast?
that's SK's East Coast. Yes, East Coast channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, man. My name's KZ. Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, Brooklyn.
Same here, bro. Same here.
Yeah, I've been growing for about 13, 14 years, and I've been trying to create strains and make my own beans that whole time. So that's my whole story.
I've tried, bro. I just gave up, dude. Like some people have luck and some people just don't, bro.
Yeah. I
Some
don't make
people
no
got it.
beans.
Some
I
people
just
don't.
grow their shit. I grow
I
everybody.
got a pretty good knack for making beans, so that's why I keep doing it.
Like it doesn't even work, even if the people that you know, because I know a few people that we're on like only what 5 or 3 viewers. Now they're like hundreds, but you don't even exist no more. Like
Yeah.
you're an OG.
But see, I used to work at a grow supply store, and I would talk to all the customers, and basically you're talking to all the growers, so you're getting like the inside information of your whole area. And sometimes people with some badass beans are like, here you go, you want to try these beans? And they turn out to be super fire, and you're like, oh shit, I'm glad I got these beans. Like Gelato, OG Kush, the original, Amnesia.
Oh, you guys are lucky. You guys got all the selections and shit, dude. We got nothing.
Yeah, all these free beans are just like handed to me, and I'm just like, oh man, I gotta make some shit out of this. I can't just sit here and grow it and just let it die. That would be like a crime,
I've tried one here in New Zealand. It was called Cookies and Cream. That shit was good and smooth as fuck too.
I got one that I made called Berries and Cream, and it tastes just like berries and cream.
Damn.
It tastes like sweet berries and cream.
And that's natural, or do they like add shit to it for it to taste like that? How does that work?
No, it's natural, because I created a strain called Crunch Berries, and it tastes just like Captain Crunch Berry cereal. And then I crossed that with gelato,
no
and
shit.
that's how I got the berries and cream.
Okay.
That's crazy.
He needs a wrench, bro.
It's crazy.
SK, KFZ needs a wrench.
Yeah, I gave him a wrench.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
He
Yeah,
just
you
had
did
a
too.
knife that he
Thank
did.
you.
Yeah, I was giving him a wrench while we were talking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem.
Welcome to the
But-
family.
Yeah, I
Hey.
try to give out some beans once in a while, but I'm trying to make like a bean store, sort of. It's just like a supplemental income. That's kind of my goal.
Bean catalog.
So I'm not trying to like rip people off or get rich. I'm just trying to pay bills,
Hey, man. People got bills and shit to pay, and
You
time
gotta
is money.
come up-
So
You got to get creative nowadays if you want to pay bills. You got to start thinking of all these ways you can make money.
I already told you what I'm trying to do.
But I mean, at the same time, I love the idea of giving away beans because I feel like they should be shared. I love that idea, but bills gotta get paid.
Yeah,
Dude, everyone that I know, man, everything's like just based off luck. Like no shit, it's all based off luck.
you gotta make some money so you can give out some free shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen people like put in so much money, so much time into their streams and that, and they still end up with nothing, you know. Shit end of where they're just getting by. And these people out there, they do one stream something really stupid, dude, and get 1 million views off it.
Yeah, it's like you gotta do the dumb shit.
Yeah, bro. Some of it's like just dumb in general, but it gets really like it's something that everybody does kind of thing, but
like what kind of dumb? Like fall off a ladder dumb?
Start my wife at 2 feet. I don't know.
like say for example that TikTok lady, right? Yum yum, num num. That shit. That's how stupid I'm talking about. That kind of stupid. You know, we could all do that. But she will only make it. If we try to copy her right now, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's luck and the way she did it and the way it came out, the way it was like the algorithm and shit they got on YouTube. That matters a lot. So it's up to them to decide whether your channel's whether they share it or not, and whether it expands after that. It's crazy.
I've seen this one channel. It's just an Asian girl with her face right up to the camera, and that's all she does is put her face in the camera and just stare at it. And she's got like thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
And the sleep streams too, bro. Those are crazy too, bro. They're sleeping. They got like 10K viewers, and when they're awake, they only have 1,000 viewers. They get more viewers sleeping. How does that work, bro? How does that happen? Somebody's behind a computer somewhere that pushes a button to share it to the world, you know? And it's up to him. Pretty sure, dude.
Dude, I heard about this one girl. She was selling her farts in a jar, but she was doing it so much that it was messing her up.
Selling bath water and shit. Yep.
Like the doctor told her she needed to stop. It was messing her up.
Damn.
Actually, mailing farts to people. What the hell kind of world do we live in?
You'll be surprised, brother. You'll be fucking surprised.
Yeah, we got that
weird motherfuckers out there.
First it was dirty underwear, and now it's farts. I'm like, golly, where do
What's
you
that
go?
thing called on YouTube? They call it like feet finder or some shit. Too, like people like got their foot fetish shit, bro, and they like pay so much money.
Freaks out there,
bro. Like, yo, there is, dude. It's crazy.
But there really is a company that sells air from like mountains, and they put it in a can, and it's like real mountain air, and they're actually selling it, and people are buying it.
I've seen it. Yeah,
that's insanity.
That is.
And I remember a long time ago, if you went into the mall, back when the malls were still popular, they had like a little cart thing in the middle, and it was like a flavored air cart. It was like before vapes got popular. So I guess it was kind of like vaping, and you just sit there and pay somebody, and you just sit there and like breathe air that had flavor, and you'd sit there and pay for like a certain number of minutes or something. I don't know.
Oh man, when I went to Colorado, they had air in the can. I swear.
Oh my god.
Yep, air in the can because the altitude is so high. We was in the mountains, and we were getting dizzy and tired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that makes sense.
Air in the can to fix that problem.
So you don't pass out.
Right, exactly. Because like I said, just walking from my hotel room outside to the car, it felt like I actually ran. You know, I'm like, God, every step I take, it feels like I was taking like 4 or 5 running steps. And I was like, yo, I can't live out here. Colorado was so fucking beautiful though. Oh man,
you gotta get acclimated to that.
Yeah, they said it's gonna take like a week, but we was gonna be there for like 4 or 5 days, you know. And I was so we're gonna be here. Went to the club. Remember I told you I went to the club? I gotta air that video because that shit was funny. But yeah, went to the club, man, and by 11 o'clock, man, we were tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then again, I ain't no spring, you know.
Oh yeah, because there's no air.
Right. So fuck around. I'm not dancing. I'm running around dancing and stuff. Y'all used to that shit. I would have fell the fuck out in that damn club. Still mad that they
was selling a bag of air at a Justin Bieber concert. Oh, it was a bag of air from a Justin Bieber concert.
He was selling it on eBay.
Some idiot will buy it. Just to say they bought it.
Dude, I don't understand these people that
man,
buy
what the fuck was
mystery
that?
boxes.
Yeah. We were in Breckenridge, Colorado. Let me find out because I want to see. But I know the altitude was crazy. Hey Siri, what is the elevation for Breckenridge, Colorado?
Breckenridge is 9,600 feet above sea level.
9,600 above sea level. Boy, that was difficult to get used to. It was like we was always tired. Yeah, we was up there in the mountains, man. Like you could still see the snow up there, but it was all sunny and beautiful. But on the top of those mountains was fucking snow.
Oh yeah.
Fucking snow. Matter of fact, I got some pictures of that shit.
Yeah, we got some mountains over here, the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I learned from going up there that those creeks up there, that water is cold as shit.
Oh, here we go.
You jump in the creek, you might die of hypothermia.
I don't know if y'all can see that. That was when I was in Colorado because you can still see the snow on the mountains and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Hell yeah.
That's all we got here, dude. Snowy mountains and shit.
Where you at?
From New Zealand.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Where the hobbits are from.
Cool,
Lord of the Rings.
I used to have a roommate that was from New Zealand.
Oh, nice. How was he?
He was an artist. He could draw photographic drawings.
Mm.
Oh, nice. Wasn't a crackhead, was he?
No. He was crazy though. Like he lit some firecrackers in the car while I was driving one time. We were like, "What the fuck, dude?" He was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He could draw better than any person I've ever seen on TV or in real life anywhere.
It's weird, bro. Like some people just have that photographic memory when they start writing and shit. They act like a printer, bro. When they're drawing and shit, just comes so natural. When we do that, bro, we're struggling, bro. Like 50 pages later, we're throwing it.
Like he would draw some badass shit. And he's like, "Oh, this looks like shit," and he'd throw it in the garbage can. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
See it, it's like the best shit you've ever seen.
Like that's so cool. Why are you throwing that away? Oh my god. He's like, "Oh, it looks like crap."
Yep.
I'm like, "You're crazy." So hypercritical. 14,000.
Yeah, Pikes Peak. Damn.
Have you ever tried to get to know any other so how I started when I first started streaming just to get my name out there? I started going around to other smaller streams, someone similar to myself, kind of combine whatever they have or whatever you have. Your viewers will come across, kind of thing, just to start adding up and shit. That's how I did it anyway. It's a good starting point if you haven't tried it already.
I'll sub to your channel, man.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
I already did. Yep, I subbed up to him.
Thanks.
Yeah, find your other channel.
But that guy Paul and Andy ended up becoming really famous, kind of thing. So we haven't talked much since then. He's a good guy.
Where's my video? Yo, SK, I'm gonna have to bounce out soon, man.
Yeah, I gotta wrap it up pretty soon too.
All right.
I'm already getting texts. I've been on here long enough.
All right. Well, I'll say adios for now, and it was nice meeting you guys. Anyway. Yeah.
Same here, man. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. So
what's your channel?
Brooklyn OG, BKLYN OG. But it's not the word Brooklyn spread out. It's BKLYN OG. So let me see if I can I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Put your link up there. Yeah, man, you're welcome. Come back anytime, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, East Coast.
Yes. I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can click on it.
All right.
Also, if you want to check out Monarch Garden 420. I hang out over there a lot.
Stupid Hitter, you already subbed.
Cool.
He's a real one for sticking in chat, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate everybody in the chat showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. here.
Yeah, I was gonna say over in the United States must be pretty late there.
It's 2:55. I'm
Damn,
getting sleepy.
it's only 7 here, 7 p.m.
Oh shit. So it's midnight for me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
All
about
right.
to be.
Till next time. Have a
All
good
right,
night.
y'all. PX.
See
All
ya.
right, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
Take it
Easy,
easy,
man.
everybody. Good night.
You too, bro.
All right. Yama.